So I guess that means we're live.
Mm-hmm.
Dan is okay. I guess we'll wait then.
So we're just
Yeah,
going to
Dan
be live.
said he cannot do the intro.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll know when to.
Live from the internet. It's TORGanized Play.
Do 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 do.
See, this is when you should ask, doesn't Mike have it memorized and just go through it all for us?
Yeah, come on, Mike.
Oh
Can you
yeah.
do Dan's voice?
Let's see.
Greetings and salutations.
See?
It's
Rod
the
went.
comedy intro of the B team.
The impression
Then-
team.
Well,
Then you're going to talk.
we are live.
Yeah, then we're going to talk about how we like Roll20 and the tokens on Roll20, which most of you guys use. I forget what program. My son uses it too, and I bought from it.
Hero Forge.
Well, thank you,
Hero Forge.
And
Yes.
we talk about, those are all the free press that he gives out. And then after that, he talked about the paid sponsor of W Energy. I don't have their copy in front of me, so I can't. But he always gives the website for that.
Lots of energy, no crash.
That is what he said.
Oh, good job, Mark.
And then Humble Bundle, hop over to Humble Bundle. I know they support charity. I'm not certain which one.
Rod, I don't think you can do Humble Bundle. I think we need to get Jim to do that one.
I don't think I have a problem with it, but okay.
just backing us up there. Good job.
Should we say Humble Bundle one more time at least?
And then after that, he asks Mark if you would like to talk about anything that you and Lehman are doing.
Yes, the Delphi Council debriefings are back after a hiatus for the holidays. We just finished up with, I think it was Act 6 of Fires of Ra. Could have been Act 5. I don't remember. But we did an Act of Fires of Ra. And the next episode's going to be, I think we're going to switch back to some discussion about perks and stuff in the rule book somewhere. I don't know. I have not been privy to what we're going to discuss yet next week, but it's not going to be Fires of Raw. It's going to be something else. And so, yeah, send us, if you got questions, send it to torgdcd@gmail.com and we'll answer your if that's not the right email address, then I forget that one. Go hit us up on wherever your finer podcasts are downloaded or YouTube, and you can find the email address. Send us your questions. We'll read them on the episode and discuss them. torgdcd@gmail.com, I think. Next.
There, even with all our pauses and tossing it back to each other, we may have still gotten it done quicker.
You got to make people GUI cube in there.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did miss
You
GUI
did skip over
All
GUI
right.
Cube.
I think, are they an official sponsor, or are they just the reason you got started doing this?
Well, I mean, it's not the reason I started. I started for them, but they were one of the first companies I actually did a game for. But
I
they're more
remember
of a,
you were running on Fridays a couple years ago. I was playing, and it was interesting, weird stuff.
yes.
So
But
so
they're another shout out. They're not a sponsor. But if you do use our code for W Energy, you can get 10% off your purchase. And if you use the same code when you go to Humble Bundle, and let them know you've heard about it. And that's it. Other than that, we'll hand it off to Rod, and I will mute again so I can hook this trailer up.
So we had you guys had just finished fighting the JD robot, and I don't know if anyone here is wounded.
I mean,
Are we still doing the charity?
I am wounded.
Did we skip the charity?
I mentioned that there was a charity.
I think it's on their
No,
login
the
screen. It's the children's
Yes,
thingy.
I already thought about. If you look down below in our bio, you'll notice we have 2 links. One's Extra Life, which is takes you to their website and allows you to give the Children's Miracle Network. The other one is our website that you can go to, and it takes you to a shop that you can get some swag off of some of the things we've done in the past. And of course, don't forget to collect your points that you can spend to cause mischief and chaos in any of our games.
There we go. Bite the like.
Bite the like, definitely.
Yes,
Buy the
the like.
swag.
I'm surprised he hasn't put that as a catchphrase anywhere on any of the things.
We got to have a bite the like shirt.
Feed the children.
Feed the children. That's right. Yes, feed the children. We need to do. You know what? We needed to have Zotech do some kind of charity work where it's feed the children, not to the T-Rex.
I'm sure
All
we
right.
work that in.
Whose first aid are we doing? Robert,
Yes,
how many wounds you got?
I have 1 wound.
Now you have none.
And
Ah,
the
woohoo!
Zaotech needs a helping hand.
How many do you have?
Uno.
And then there was none.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody else?
They're busy healing.
Jim's got his
I have my one. I'm good.
ubiquitous one.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's the question?
Wounds.
Wounds.
Oh yeah, I think I'm good. I had shock, but I think it's come off by now.
Although technically, did you give control of the character to somebody, Rod, or are you just gonna roll for him?
For
Dan.
yeah, hold on.
And if I'm not able to speak up when it's like a combat on my turn, I typically do biodensity first.
Yep.
Go
All right.
from there.
You all have access to his character sheet. You gotta
Everybody can run Dan. Ha ha ha.
fight over it. Make sure he's a little twitchy, going back and forth because he doesn't know what he wants to do. All right, so we're gonna clear some of this shock as well. So I'll get that there. And I'm gonna line this up. So all right, now that that is all done, we're gonna go back to, I believe it is 5 cards, is that correct?
We
Yeah.
are under glory for the rest of the book.
So-
Yes, we are under glory for the rest of the book.
And Dan, you'll be happy to hear that I drew for you a step B and a nemesis. So you currently have a transfer, which I know you want to keep, a willpower. You don't want the transfer?
Well, I mean, if we're able to recycle, you can recycle the transfer, but I don't think we're at that point yet.
Well, you could probably recycle it for the coup de grace that somebody else put down, right?
Oh yeah.
I think somebody just grabbed 1.
There were
Yeah.
2. I took the other one. I took
Okay.
one, still there. I assumed he would want it. That's why I did it. And I've learned that Matt Jordan may not teach us all valuable or ethical lessons, but one thing he can teach us is if a card hits the table and you want it, take it before you ask if anybody else wants it.
Facts.
That's not a bad plan.
And it saves up a lot of discussion.
I am sitting on a glory, just so. Does anybody else have one that needs one, that wants to play one? I can recycle
Nope.
mine, or I can keep it.
Yeah, I think the shoe has played one this game, so I'm not worried about having one to play.
Yep. I've played the one I need to play, so I'm good.
I don't know if I want to play one or not, but I'll keep it unless somebody else wants it.
You know what surprised me a bit? We don't often see too many people take situational awareness and hold on to a glory card. Why is that?
Oh, I did it all the time.
Do you?
On Electo? Oh yeah.
On Electo, yes. But
Well, he's really the only character I had that had a situational awareness or something like it.
that's what I'm saying. It's I remember when the book came out, everyone was there was some discussion on a board of that's a must-have perk for everybody. And I see it very rarely in TORGanized play.
Well, there's a build for it, and you situationally aware glory or leadership, so that you can get cards, because with those 2 cards, anybody on the table can get the cards they need.
It was I must have because
Somebody heard the discussion.
it was a book.
Hi, Michael John.
Hi, Michael John.
Hi, Michael John.
You didn't wave a little while ago when he came and said he was going to bed. But he heard the conversation. He's like, I can come talk about it.
If he's gonna come talk, he has to be on camera.
He's on camera.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
A
Yeah.
must was because we didn't realize that it was only once per scene and we would use it every single time.
I think people were using it. Most people had thought originally, very early on in our home game, we thought it meant at the start of something you put it down. It was later on we realized it's any time pull a card, and that's when you're like, oh my gosh, that's really good.
You also need to have a high mind, which
I think only an 8.
It's only well,
It's
yeah,
an
but that's
eight,
an 8.
but that's still a high mind.
That's still gonna be a high. Yeah.
I mean, there's a
As I
spell
go look at my 5 right now, you know.
That's right.
Well, let's
Right.
see.
How many people have a 5? I think that's everybody, well, except for Shima now, probably.
I know
I
3
don't. I have a 12.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Shima and Zero have
0. Yeah.
higher intelligence.
Toshiro, Hobek, and Zao Tech all have a 5 mind.
But I mean,
Yeah.
when you make a character that's called artificial intelligence, you kind of have to build a mind character, I think.
Yeah,
You know.
You'd hope so.
It'd be weird if you didn't. All right. So the cards are all done. You guys had learned, if I recall correctly, you had come to the conclusion at the end of that session that the safe house was not safe, which I think may have been a surprise to some people.
Yeah, I think we determined we were double crossed by somebody,
Or
yeah.
maybe even triple
oh
crossed.
yeah,
or even
and we
triple
know by
crossed.
who.
We don't know
Oh.
how many crosses we have crossed in the crossing.
Did we actually determine by who, or were we speculating?
Oh no. You
No, no.
fairly certain. It's
Yeah, I
only
mean-
Saga, the one who said, "Hey, I want you to be Operation Eris agent and get in good with Kanawa."
Yeah,
Everything you found seems to suggest that
Yeah, that's right.
not been Eris agents this entire time.
hmm We were for about a minute when we were still in the room, but as soon as the door closed when we left the room, we were no longer.
About a minute.
Yeah.
See,
Yep.
and now I'm wondering whether I want to even go back to being a Delphi Council agent because I'm good at this thing, and maybe I'll just side with a High Lord. We might
That's
can make Pan Pacifica work, man.
that's
You know, I
that's
mean,
that's a
Ryuchi is not that
choice.
bad. I mean,
I'll be honest with
Ryuchi
you.
hasn't been a bad boss, so
I mean, at this
Yes.
point, I just throw off all pretenses and just start whacking people.
That's a possibility. But yes, you have learned that according to the Delphi Council, you all have been labeled as rogue agents, turncoats, etc. Marked as fallen allies of the High Lords, etc., etc. You also came across evidence of a lot of digitally altered videos, so that every time it shows you fighting bad guys, it actually replaces those bad guys with civilians, and not the same group of civilians. Right? They know better than to just use the same like 5 people. And so it shows you like killing civilians pretty often.
So
The
when you say evidence, Rod, is it evidence that we recognize internally, or is it something we can take to the Delphi Council and say, hey, look, this is a bad guy, you got a mole? Or do we still need something, a smoking gun to take to the Delphi Council if we want to try to go back and say, hey, you got a mole?
let's talk about that for a little bit.
Okay.
And,
You know-
and the reason I say that is I think a recap of some things you've done from the beginning to now might answer your question better than I could. That-
Zero, cool. I can get a file with all those videos on it. Might need it for my resume.
Maybe. So, right, kind of. I'm actually going to go back to Act 1. Act 1, the path to hell. Apparently, you guys had good intentions. So we started out with basically, hey, he says, I need you for Operation Eris. I want you to go find Ryuchi. We know he's being hunted by the Meradan Emas. Go kind of, save him, take care of him, and get on his good side. Sound about right?
Not your good
Yeah.
intentions. The road was paved with those, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it was very
Mhm.
well paved with them. Some of those stones I thought you guys put down yourselves. I was very proud of your intentions. You did en route to that run into some actual Delphi Council agents and murdered 2 of the 4 of them. We'll just call that.
On purpose, one. Second was a total accident.
Hey, self-defense is self-defense, no matter how you look at it.
You met the Meridan Emas, that was the criminal secret society. They had actually, if I recall correctly, I think you captured an agent.
That's correct, and we put them in the container.
Mm-hmm.
I think that your goal was she'll probably starve to death or be found by Jiangxi. Was it-
Effectively.
Yes, I believe that was correct.
Okay.
I think they just didn't want me killing her, so they locked her away from me.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
pretty much. Pretty much.
But she did give you the information from there. You spoke with Li Jun. He said, "Okay, I will tell you what you need to know, but I expect you to do some things for me later on when I need it." I assume. Sorry, I just saw something in the book that I'm like, I have no idea what that's for. No, there's like handouts in the back here. But they don't refer to anything in the book. I'm gonna have to talk to Lehman and find out what these handouts are for. All right, sorry.
Maybe we haven't gotten there yet.
No, I don't think so, but we'll look. The book has extra chapters. Most of them do at the end. This one does as well.
Mhm.
From there, it was you then I think we're setting up. You had to get into the club. What was the name of that club? I'm looking for it.
The deck.
That sounds about right.
The deck is the club where Lockman hangs out.
That's it. Yep, that was it. The deck. Yep. You said
Yes.
it down the page, Mark. So you got there first. You spoke with several folks. There you ended up getting in. You got the information that you needed, and I think from there you ended up chasing down Kanoa and catching up to him. Yes, and then you caught up to him. Act 2, basically you're proving to Kanoa that you are capable, serious, legit. You
Now we're stormers.
yes, and then you're stormers. That was what I was thinking of for the legit, right? You went to that penthouse where there was a party. You took control of the elevator and a whole bunch of things. Actually, you didn't spend a whole lot of time at the party. Some kerfuffle broke out. You decided to leave. You captured Dr. Zhang Yuan, got the encryption key from him, went out to the cargo ship, and then there was I think some stolen data there on the cargo ship. That sounded
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. And then from there,
We did not run the cargo ship into the island.
Yeah, we left it circling so it'll
Left it
run into
circling
it.
you did.
later.
So it'll run into it later.
Yep.
You dealt with a couple of, I don't know if they were stormers or storm knights on the train.
I thought they were stormers, but
It was hard to say. They were kind of weird.
they didn't
was-
flash
it-
any Delphi Council signs. So
No,
they were
no,
stormers.
they just kind of came and started shooting.
And shooting hard.
Yeah.
Just like other people I know.
I don't shoot. I swing an axe. It's different.
I didn't say you, but it is definitely like other people I know. From there, our third act, it was, hey, we need you to. I think that was the one where you were told, go get this Stella. Well, at that point, I don't know if you Stella. Did you?
No, it was I need you to go get a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you broke in, that's where you met, the Motley, that was the Delphi Council agents. You had a fight with them. I think you killed the animal, but not any of the team.
Yes, that's correct, because per rules, he's going to get another one back.
Yep.
Well, yes, but I mean, rules may not apply to NPCs the same way they apply to PCs.
Per rules, he can get another one. He spent from the
Right,
first.
right, right. At worst, we've hurt his feelings by killing an animal that he can't get back.
You did.
At
You
best,
really hurt his feelings.
at best, we see him again and he's got a new friend.
We did see.
We did see him again. He did not have a new friend.
But he did.
No, he didn't have it at the
Wait.
time. But you know, the rules don't say it comes back right away.
No, they actually say when it's kind of appropriate. So
Yep.
yeah, clearly it has not been appropriate. All right, from there, Act 4. You had at this point what you needed, but I think this was that when Ryuchi was kidnapped and you had to go get him? I think it was Act 4.
I think so.
Yeah, because then we were trying to hunt down the
Yeah,
Russians.
that's going to meet
We were trying
Ryuchi
to
at
find
his safe house.
Yep. You learned about the kidnappers, where they were heading for. Yeah. And then you went down, you fought Team Motley again. But right, because they were trying to take Ryuchi. Did not kill them, so I suppose that's good.
By the way, I have a note in Act 4 that says that travel to Shanghai by bullet train, skip a scene, end the scene. What did we cut out of this scene with Li Jun information? And I'm supposed to ask you later, and I don't know if now is appropriate or later, as in at the end of when the book's done.
when the book is done.
Okay.
From there, after rescuing him, and it was not a bad rescue at all. He gave you the assignment of what's really been going on. I want you to go plant this Stella. I want you to attach this device to it, because that will let me take over the network and harvest all of their possibility energy that they are harvesting, or steal what they are harvesting. And you did that pretty much exactly. You dealt with a bunch of the pirates there. I don't know. Did you ever come across whatever thing was killing people? I don't know that you did.
The shark
Megalodon
thing, the megalodons.
No.
No.
On the
There was
island?
another thing. There was another thing.
Yeah,
on
there
the
were some
island.
dead people in the jungle.
It was Bat Thing.
I thought we fought something. I can't remember.
We fought some Dinos from the Red Clan.
Red Jaw.
Red Jaw Clan. But there was something else that was going out and feeding on things and kind of like, oh, it's a dinosaur or something.
You know,
Not
Yeah, I
quite
don't
a
think we
dinosaur.
actually actively dealt with that one.
We did not actively deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I think we intentionally avoided that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Wasn't there some kind of discussion about being on the clock and having to get this done sooner?
Yeah. I was pretty much going, I think it's this guy because he was weird. We found something weird about him.
You noticed the reflection in his eyes.
His eyes were weird.
It was very weird.
I had that written down.
Yeah, and didn't you like later try to say he was man who was bat?
It's something like that. Yes.
Yeah, the Batman jokes flowed freely.
The man bat jokes. We knew better than to make Batman
Those
jokes.
two. Hey, look, litigation gets us publicity. At this point, any publicity is good publicity.
And then we planted the Stella because we're awesome.
It's Warner, not Disney, so we're somewhat safe. MCU, Mickey be like repelling into Rod's house right now and shutting it down.
I'm sorry?
I said if it was MCU based superhero, Mickey Mouse would be repelling into your house right now to shut it all down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's that? I saw a cartoon recently of a couple guys on a deserted island, and then one of them starts saying, hey, I'm gonna tell this story, and it's basically like a Disney story, and Disney shows up with a C&D, and that's how they get rescued.
Accurate and funny.
Accurate, yes.
Drew a picture of Mickey and was trying to sell it to the guy next to him. I've seen that.
No, that doesn't work because Mickey's out from under, one version of Mickey's out from under copyright now.
Only
Only-
Steamboat.
yeah.
I think you
And
have Steamboat Willie version.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willie's the only version that's out. But yeah, they probably should have hung on to that. For all that.
So all of that, Mark, to answer your question of, I think your question was basically, hey, what does the evidence say about us?
No, my question is, do we have something that we can take to the Delphi Council to say that Tony is a mole? He's double crossed the Delphi Council. I think Tony's bad because he set us up to go do this thing, and I'm not sure why he did that though. I don't know if we know his motivation.
That's it. Not knowing the motivation, that's kind of important for trying to prove something, especially in Pan Pacifica.
Easy, the dick.
You need more than that. In Pan Pacifica, you need more than that.
That's Starcold motivation, not Pan Pacifica motivation.
Yeah. Pan Pacifica, you can be a dick and still be on your side. But it's very rare someone will do something because they're a dick, especially since the law of vengeance went away. So right now, I would think figuring out what his motivation was is a good start. You should also be aware at this point, before I forget, assuming that he has betrayed you, as you all seem to believe, because he sent you here and 100% set you up.
Mhm.
That would mean that probably no one from the Delphi Council is even aware of the Stella you planted.
I was just about to say that too. It's like nobody knows about that. Maybe so either we have choices whether try to track down information on the motivation or go out rip up the Stella that we planted and make it good.
No. We rip up the Stella and then we go back to the Delphi Council and say, see what we did? We ripped up the Stella.
Or we just go to Ryuchi and say, hey, this is what's happening.
Well, what if Taga
I
is
kind-
working with Ryuchi?
I kind of like Robert's plan.
Yeah, but in that case, do we want to basically Stella to hang out there and go pop? Because that would be even worse.
No,
Mhm.
I'm thinking we become Ryuchi, unless we want to go back to the Delphi Council. We could become Ryuchi's 18.
Oh, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
There's an important consideration here, I think, for all of you. Out of character. If you're working for Ryuchi, you will be then as soon as this book ends, you're no longer playing Delphi Council missions, right? You got to find someone to go run that home game because those are not Delphi Council missions.
No, I fully understand that if I
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
decision that Zero Cool is working with Ryuchi, I'm just handing you the character sheet.
Yeah.
Check. I got that. I knew that when I said I kind of like Robert's idea.
What I'm saying, if we go that route, somebody's going to have to write some modules based off that particular route. Like some of our writers that are currently here on the stream.
That sounds like
I think we know some guys that might be able to manage something like that.
Yeah, see, I don't want to work for anyone that even made me look like I was killing people that I wasn't actually killing.
yeah.
I'm gonna get
so,
blamed for killing
so-
some people. It's because I actually killed those people.
So here's my thing: is Ryuchi is a jerk. Taga is certainly a jerk. They want to bring in this other Cosm, which we helped do. So if we get rid of that, I think it's a better chance of us going into a positive way forward.
They don't want to bring in another Cosm.
They want to take it
they
over
wanna-
and take the
They want
possibilities.
to take over that Stella and make it Pan Pacifica.
Yeah, which means which I'm thinking Taga was helping behind it all the whole time, or he's trying to get on Ryuchi's good side for whatever reason.
Well,
And
he
he's like,
could be,
hey,
he
look what I
could be
did
a
for you.
Pan Pacific. He could be the Pan Pacifica
so
version of
it's-
an Operation Eris in the Delphi Council.
We have to decide whether we're going to try to find out his motivation or we go get the Stella, because I don't think we have time for both.
Well, I don't know that they're mutually exclusive.
We don't know when it's going to go off. And they tried to, if it wasn't going to happen soon, whatever's going to happen next, they wouldn't have tried to take us out.
Okay, so if we didn't know this, what would we be trying to do right now?
If we didn't know what.
That Tony betrayed us. What would we be trying? What would our next step be?
I believe having 6 feet of dirt put on top of us.
No. You're saying if you had not contacted him after planting the Stella, what would you have done instead? Is that what you're
No,
saying, Mark?
no, I'm saying if we didn't know Tony betrayed us,
Mhm.
if all we knew was we walked into the safe house and we got shot up and we escaped, what would our next step be?
You're saying let's pretend that we don't know it was him and figure out what to do.
Well, I'm asking the question, if we didn't know, what would our next step be? That might give us the clues. Go ahead.
We would be contacting. Okay, so we contact him. He says, "Go to the safe house."
Yeah.
We go to the safe house. It's a trap. We don't know who betrayed us. So we'd be trying to figure out who betrayed us, but we know who betrayed us. So I think there's a fallacy in the question.
Is there,
we know who betrayed us.
If you survive getting killed at the safe house, is there a way that it's not that we come up with that we're like, oh, it's not Tony? Or is it like, oh, it's gotta be Tony?
No, all the stuff that you found with your rolls, it's a Tony. It's a Tony Taga.
No, I get that. I get that our rolls indicated that. But if we botched our rolls, we just walked in there, got shot up, and
yeah, but remember we walked in there and we gave the passcode that came from Tony, and that's when the trap activated.
That's when the trap activated.
Yeah. So even if we didn't know anything else, as soon as we survived
so
that,
if we go back to Tony and say something, then we're incompetent because we didn't pick up on the obvious, and he's like, oh, okay.
I think so. Either that or somebody literally we'd have to go back to him and be like some elaborate plan of somebody happened to be listening to us when he gave us those codes and then planted this trap, and then and I think it's too easy for it to be no, we would immediately just go, no, we survived the trap, you betrayed us.
Where are we right now, Rod? Are we still in the
safe house? Yeah.
Do we have a terminal that I reasonably think might have been the way that Tony accesses this, or if Tony accessed this or had any contact with this? I want to see if there's a way to hack into something to maybe get more information on Tony or something else.
Well, you do that.
Huh?
In fact, you actually no, I'm sorry.
No, we're not at the safe house.
Left here.
We
left the safe house and you went, one of the guys who fought you, they had an HQ, like where they came from. You went back there, and that's where you found the information that Tony Taga told them to come kill you.
Yeah.
That was where you had found that you were determined you had served your purpose, and Taga had designated you as set for elimination. There were some files that you found that apparently he had, and you saw he had said that you were turncoats and rogue agents, and it was basically dated within days of when you went out.
All right, so
because you did have an outstanding.
Yeah.
You also found the encrypted files that showed digitally altered videos of your previous fights, where villains, either stormers or really any bad guys, were replaced by civilians.
Okay, but the video shows clearly that it's been digitally altered.
It doesn't show it clearly. It can be demonstrated by someone with very superior computer skills.
Okay, but you would assume. Okay, I have those skills obviously because I found them. You would assume that the Delphi Council would have access to someone like that, or I could show them. Does the system on which I found this perhaps provide me with a way to find out where Tony might be, or more information on Tony and maybe what's going on?
Give me a roll.
All right. I assume this is a computer's roll?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm making this one happen. Ooh. How do we like a 20 out of the gate?
It's a good start.
Do I get to know, or are you going to ask me to just
no,
decide if I'm happy or not.
I think you're happy. I don't know that there's levels of success for this sort of thing.
Okay. I'm absolutely willing to put juice on this if I have to.
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
So from what you can determine, the connection will be severed while you're kind of working on it.
Mhm.
But you'd guess based off of how long it took you to kind of do a trace, he's got to be here in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Why don't any of you feel free to give me a regular old evidence analysis
Okay.
based off of what Zero Cool just learned?
Myself included or just them?
You two, anyone who wants one.
Oh, I got close to something.
I got close to something.
I got
right,
an
good.
11. That's about it.
Well, we're 11 and 12. We're good.
Okay.
Probably if he's here, it means that he's the backup for those folks at the safe house. And you should suspect that he would be here to oversee operations and make sure none of you get out of Hong Kong alive.
Oh, so we just need to wait and he'll come to us.
Sure, if you feel you have time to wait.
Yeah, I don't think we should sit and wait if we're going to go after the Stella.
Well, I mean, if the choice is to go after the Stella and undo that, which I'm fine with. Okay, let's go do that. Make him chase us.
All right.
Yep.
So then if you're going to get the Stella, your best bet is you're going back to the docks and commandeering a boat.
Didn't we bring it in a boat?
Yeah, hopefully it's still there.
We'll see if it's still there. Oh, it'll still be there.
A boat of some kind will be there.
Yeah, so you head for your boat.
So
Yep.
here's my question: is we're heading back? Do I need to live stream and call out Tony?
That's up to you. Do you need to do?
I'm asking the group.
Well, let me say this. You gloriously live streamed into the high access terminal. And we got a news at 11 filming the entire sneaking activity on your live stream to your 1.1 million followers.
1.1.
Do you want to live stream the, hey, we've been betrayed and now we're setting them up. We're setting up the big reveal. Or do you want to I don't know. That's my setup. We've already live streamed a bad guy activity.
I would point out that some of you are probably smart enough to realize if you broadcast that and it gets back to Kanawa, he'll probably know at this point that you're not actually working for him. So I don't know if that's important to any of you guys or not.
I mean, because that's our other option is to go see Ryuichi.
Yeah, you're not certain where he was. You're supposed to plant this and then get in contact with him, and I don't know that you've done that.
Plant the Stella and get in contact with him?
You've always, after completing a mission, let him know, hey, we complete the mission, and he tells you where to meet him.
I thought we'd already done that.
Oh no, we called Tony and said this is what we did. He's all, oh, I'm getting
He's
you
like,
out of
oh
there.
my
This is
God.
too much. Yeah.
I need to debrief you and exfil right now. Get to this place.
Oh, do we want to contact Ryuichi and tell him we planted it, or do we just want to give him the finger and go
I
get it?
think we
Well,
should.
If that's the case, he might just turn it on.
Yeah.
No. So you're aware of its location. There has to be an invasion. It's not connected physically to Kanawa.
No, but point is if we tell him we put it down, he may put in a much higher security around it to protect it.
Possibility too.
Just you know what's great about Pan Pacifica?
This
Thing about the Cosm that I like the best. You don't get to choose between the right choice and the wrong choice. You just get to choose between 12 wrong choices.
So, okay,
What
so
wrong choice we like worst? Let's take that off the
we're
table.
about to step off and pull up the Stella, which I think is a good thing. But
Okay.
is there a reason why what happens if we tell Ryuichi? What would we gain from that?
If we tell him that it's there,
Yeah, we
we
did
don't
what
gain
we were
anything.
supposed to do.
Well, if we're
Well,
going to work with Ryuichi, then we would tell him.
yes.
But I don't know if that gets us anything because we don't know Tony's motivation at that point. He might be wanting to work with Ryuichi, and we were his pawns the whole time.
Do we have any input from Tony on what that we were putting the Stella down? He wanted the Stella down. Is that right?
Tony Taga, you only
He
spoke.
didn't know.
He did not know.
Or at least, yeah.
Or well, he, as long as we were aware of, he doesn't know because we did not tell him that. We just told him, hey, we told him after we planted it that
Yes.
we planted it, and we gave him the coordinates
Yes,
to pass on to the Delphi Council.
Mm-hmm.
correct. We thought we were doing.
Not doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So the other thing we could do is while we're headed towards the docks, is how can we contact the Delphi Council itself? Are we just going to pick up the phone to the local Delphi Council and say, "Hi there, we're the guys who've been messing you up, and we messed up big time. We're going to go fix it."
Hey, you're famous. Go find a contact.
I mean, I have not used that yet.
That might be the better way to do it, because then you could at least maybe try to talk to them in person rather than just. But
I agree. If you want to stay with the Delphi Council, I think we need to, if you want to contact them, having Zero Cool contact them would be good. But the truth is, you've live streamed us doing bad things. So
I mean,
yeah, but that's part of the
but
explanation is, we made a mistake, and this is what we thought we were doing, and it turns out we weren't really doing it, and we're on our way to undo what we did, and we want you to know we're sorry we killed your dudes.
But then that goes along to along the lines of how long is that going to take?
yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we tried to go to the Delphi Council right now to tell them all of that story, it is like a week-long debrief.
And that Motley crew might be coming after us still, so they might be on our haunches. And if we run into them, there's our contact right there.
They won't believe us because we already whacked 2 of them.
No.
Oh, no.
Plenty of that.
We whacked a kitty.
I'm going to.
No,
use
we killed
one of Rod's-
2.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but not their group.
not the wrecking crew group.
There's
Okay.
2 groups that we
It
have come
was
after us.
It was the first group that had the priest with the crucifixion.
Yeah.
That's who we took care of.
Anyone who crucifies somebody is just terrible and should be put down.
Absolutely.
I think that if we're going to make the number one decision, are we going with Ryuichi or the Delphi Council? If we choose to go with the Delphi Council, I think we step off for the Stella right now, and we use the contact card to send an email immediately to the Delphi Council, warning them about Tony, and B, explaining everything we've done and what happened, and we're going to go fix it. And once we tell them, we need to tell them as soon as possible, I think, so that there's like timestamps on when we did things and how we did things and whatever, because otherwise, if they start evaluating what we were doing, there's a line in the sand where our behavior clearly changes, and it correlates with us telling them, oh man, this is screwed up.
So,
I think that gives us credibility when we try and out Tony.
My question to Rod is, would I be able to use my contact or use my connection to find a follower who is a known member of the Delphi Council? Send them, slip into their DMs and say, hey, I got to talk to you. There's a problem.
Maybe, possible. One never knows. You'd have to, the place where you are had some limited internet access, right? It was mostly set up to get information and kind of be semi-secure. So you have to find some place where you can get onto the plexus, which is basically everywhere except for the one spot where you happen to be, where they've kind of shielded it from
Except where we are.
Well,
everywhere but here, but this
Well,
apartment.
well,
But it does make sense because you guys did get some sensitive intel here. And generally, places with sensitive intel are not connected to the plexus.
yeah, so I think that's along the way. I use my Zuzu phone and try to find a follower,
Okay.
and then slip into their DMs and say, "Hey, I got a problem. I need help."
I'm
Well,
going to give you some box text before you do that.
hang
Okay.
on, Rod. Before you
Oh.
do, are we making the decision to back the Delphi Council? Then
Yes.
is that what we
I
just
am.
did?
Yep.
Delphi Council.
Everyone good with it? You can trace later.
I hear 3 people say yes for
Yes.
Delphi Council, as in I want to play this character again sometime in the future.
All right, cool. We're going after then we're going trying to get back in. We're trying to come out of the cold, and we're trying to uproot the Stella. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to move us to a different map. By the way, Mark, you'll notice I didn't rush you guys through that discussion at all.
You didn't. I'm very proud of you. You're growing.
No. Because there are so many things to cover, you have to. And
Yeah.
it should be in character a little bit of analysis paralysis because that much shit hit the fan all at once.
Oh yeah, no, and it's Pan
Yeah.
Pacifica, so you gotta give them time to work it out. Otherwise, it's like
Oh
then
yeah,
then it's railroady.
right. And I wanted you guys to work out some of those things for, oh no, what do we do? What about this? What about that? Basically, no matter how you work it, in Pan Pacifica, you're screwed. It's just how badly.
Did you get a kiss?
What
And
you
did
get-
they use lube?
Yeah.
There's always time for lube. So, you make your way through the neon-filled streets of Hong Kong, which is why I put us back on the neon streets here. Your minds are still uneasy at Tony Taga's betrayal. Your agency ties have been severed, and you are seen as traitors to Operation Eris and the Delphi Council. You are all completely alone now. A large screen on the side of the building, you'll notice, cuts out in the middle of a cosmetic commercial, and you're stunned as your names and faces appear on it.
Not so much.
You see recordings of your previous fights on the screens. In fact, you've already seen these because you had a good success, an outstanding success. The scenes have been altered to show you killing unarmed citizens and police in Chinese, Japanese, English. Go through a whole bunch of different languages. All citizens are to be warned that dangerous terrorist murderers have been sighted in the vicinity of Hong Kong. Do not try to directly engage them as they are armed and prone to extreme violence. Immediately contact the authorities.
How do they know?
I'm going to run to the restroom while you guys figure if that throws a wrench in Mike's contact.
I don't think it does. I think it's still the plan.
Oh, I don't think it does. I think it's still the as we're running Zuzu phone. Dude.
Oh, you know what
It's
though?
all
I
a
think
lie.
at this point, I think we don't have anything to lose by live streaming everything.
Oh,
They just
no, we don't. We don't.
we live stream it all at this point. We're like, nope, we're not traitors. We're not dimed out. And watch us take apart Ryuichi Kanoa live on the plexus. And then we die.
Well, I don't know about Ryuichi. Yeah, I mean, at the appropriate time, I got to hit the live button.
Oh yeah, I think we absolutely live stream the crap out of this from this point forward. We're gonna you're gonna double your followers.
Yeah, but you might lose half first.
No, because they're gonna tune in to watch us get whacked.
Oh, absolutely.
Tune in and watch us get bit. Bite the like to see if we die.
It's so brilliant. It's dumb.
Yeah, but it's gonna work. You know it is.
Oh, absolutely. This is a better idea than going to Ryuchi.
Oh yeah, we're all gonna have to. You know what? We're all gonna have to take the famous perk next
Oh,
if we
oh my.
do this.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here, since Rod's out. Oh, damn,
No,
Rod came
Rod's back. You all have to take
Damn it!
Yeah, I wouldn't qualify for famous even if I wanted to take it after this.
All right. So, Shima, Robert, you know I like character secrets, not player secrets. Okay. So
I know.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know
Yep.
it's going to come up.
Are you doing that shortly after the images appear on the screen?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So that everyone else
Is Robert a
knows,
mole in our party, and he always has been?
I'm going to be telling Ryuchi everything that's going on.
So, you dial and it's doo-doo-dee straight to a disconnected.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
You have an email address as well that you could try instead.
I will do that as well.
Bounces back.
I had a feeling. Oh well. You know, I could also say we just, ignore the Stella. It'll just create more confusion here. If Ryuchi and his twin sister fight, does not that help everyone?
I mean, no.
I mean,
no.
them fighting with amongst each other, yes, is good for us. However, them still having another Stella anywhere on the Earth is a bad idea.
If we're gonna go back to the Delphi Council, we got to pull that up.
Or try really hard.
Then let us try.
Okay. So
Run to the docks.
Stealing a boat.
are you going through with the contact first? Because we haven't done any of that. We haven't resolved any of that.
I think so.
Yeah,
That's up to Mike.
Here, I'm going to give you. I'm going to keep that just in case. Oh, damn it.
Mark, you are laughing far too much for someone whose character has been betrayed. I'm just going to point that out.
Does anyone have a throwaway card?
Depends on what your definition of a throwaway card is.
When
Does
you
anyone like have a maelstrom or something you would drop at the end of the scene?
No.
drive it
I mean,
fast.
other than the glory, if we've got 2 glories.
I mean,
And-
I could trade you a couple of things that but they're okay cards.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep the alertness because at this point we may need it.
I don't need the glory. We're under glory for the second half of the act. The only reason to keep it is to earn more possibilities, and we're flush right now. So, if nobody else has this is a crappy card, I'll discard this. I'll we can use the glory for it.
We want to say my, what is it, B?
Plan B. Yes, we
okay.
do. Yes, we do. If we're going to go rip up a Stella,
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, 100%.
why don't you give me the glory? Why don't you drop glory on the floor there, Mark? And I'm
Okay.
going to give you willpower because you can use that as an action.
Oh, yes, I like willpower.
All
I
right.
like
So,
willpower a lot.
so sending the glory to go get a connection.
I'm looking for
Use,
yeah.
use a connection. And I'm checking my connection search.
I can't believe we ditched glory. It makes complete sense, but
Took me a little while to find it.
Oh, you're good. Yep. So I'm going to try to find a follower who is a known Delphi Council
high-ranking known Delphi
agent.
Council.
I'll take anybody.
Yeah.
I'll take anybody.
Look.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
Oh,
got it.
no.
It's perfect.
Oh no.
So I'm
What's
just
your
gonna put. I'm gonna buzz this here. So the wrecking crew, one of them had been following me to they know where we are, and then I could contact them.
The wrecking crew. Who is the wrecking crew?
Oh, the people who were we've been fighting, and I killed the cat.
Utley?
Oh, Motley Crue. Motley
No,
Crue.
I'm afraid that's not going to work as a contact. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know, but it's perfect. They might be following me.
I
They
guarantee
might
you they're
be
following.
you, but they also might be actually following you.
Well, that too. Yes.
So yeah, assuming that you want to find, a local follower,
Yeah.
sure. There's a woman that is not too far away, probably Go May. So May being the given name. And she had at one point, from some one of the things that she had in like a signature, you suspect that she's associated somehow with the Delphi Council. I don't know if you would have any idea of how.
Oh yeah, totally slide in the DMs and go, hey, I gotta talk to you quick. Are you online?
So yeah, a little window pops up. Like similar to like a Facebook Messenger call
Yeah, like
or Zoom, since we're using Zoom.
well, there's that. Um, uh, lies are being told about us.
They said that you were terrorists and that you've been killing people.
No.
Well, there were the two, but
It's
they were all bad.
it's all fabricated. We have the footage, and we can prove that it's all fake.
Oh, you're gonna need that. I know people are. Oh, and she turns to someone in Chinese, says hello. Sorry, my friend. See, back. Where were we? Oh
Oh
yes.
yeah.
I'm glad you didn't kill people.
Yeah. Do you know anyone associated with the Delphi Council at all? You just have to nod.
No.
Yes. No. That's right. Oh, that's too bad, because otherwise, I tell you, we have some really important information, and we're going to go take care of something that happened along that we didn't stream or anything.
Oh,
I know we
why
didn't
is
stream
that
it.
green?
Oh, maybe soon.
No, but you can tell me.
Oh yeah. So here, write these numbers down.
We're
And I'm
gonna
give the
fruit
coordinates.
ray Ellis Day.
Okay, go ahead. You can see she doesn't appear to have pulled out anything, but she seems to have gotten further from the screen.
That's a place I was in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
That's a location in the Philippines, and someone
Oh
high
yeah.
up, so a really bad guy who used to run this COSM.
Why is that out in the middle of
Is
the water?
oh yeah, because yeah,
Triangular things need
there's
to be
there's
anchored in the
it's
water.
it's in the middle of a bunch of other ones who are also in the middle of the water. If you know what I mean, invasion, hint, hint. We're gonna go take care of it.
Okay, so
We
what do you
we
want me?
found this we found this information out, but you need to pass it on to any Delphi friends that you may not have.
May or may not know.
Okay.
Go talk to Snowflake.
I'm looking for, hey, if you know anybody, just put it up the chain.
Okay.
Say we're trying to give the Delphi Council some information that you don't have contacts with. You know what I
Quietly,
mean?
because there's
Not-
bad guys
So
in the Delphi.
they might not. I don't know if they'll listen to you since you guys apparently are terrorists and murderers. They said.
Yeah, but we're not. We could prove it. If
I-
you can send us a location where we can send the doctored video.
Hey, Rod, he's using his Zuzu, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can I jack into his Zuzu and send a single file to his contact and say, here's a sample of what we've got. Let them look at this.
Yeah. You want to pass over the Zuzu? Let him do that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Boom.
Cake. Barely an inconvenience. It
And-
sent. Ooh,
and-
file.
And tell her what they're looking for.
Yeah, this is the raw footage. If you know what you're looking for and you're looking for these things, boom, 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 then you can tell that it's completely fake.
Okay, I'll share. Oh, I know that restaurant. You should try that right there. They have very good soup.
Soup.
Yeah, she points behind you. Points to a place behind you.
Ooh,
That's
slurp the like.
very good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry. We'll be live streaming soon.
Oh no, and
And-
you'll notice she seems to have, once she realized it was you, you notice she might be broadcasting.
Uh-oh. Well, you know. Can I?
Live
Can I,
streaming now.
can we? We are. Like, can I? I'll
Does
give you a
everybody,
shout.
I bite the like. I bite the like all the time.
Oh, we love. Oh, by the light. So shout out to May, #1 fan in my heart and my bite. Okay, gotta go.
You do realize she has inadvertently kind of shared your location.
Yes,
Oh yeah, we're out of here.
we should run. Is it a chase now? Because we love chases.
No, but you don't get too far from there when you'll hear, someone telling you in Chinese to stop where you are, drop your weapons, and police cars come in lights. There's a whole bunch of cops here who apparently are here to bring you in.
So what you're saying is we keep running because we don't understand Chinese.
Yeah.
I understand Chinese and I keep running.
Okay.
So the good news is on this, you guys will be on the villain line because that's how they see you.
We're bad guys still.
You're totally bad guys still. Hey, that's funny. You know, Mark, Card, it's time to start running.
It is time to start running.
There are no penalties for rushing this round.
Nice.
The heroes will go first, and after that, all of you guys will be fatigued since you are clearly the bad guys.
Clearly.
This is standard.
Standard. What's that, Dan?
Make sure y'all can hear me.
Yeah. So seeing as you guys did not immediately surrender, drop to the ground, interlace your fingers and place them on your head, they're gonna start firing because, well, they're afraid you're gonna kill them. What's really is because of what them firing first, there's a chance you guys are gonna kill them.
Yeah,
No.
I was thinking about that.
They got a low trick and a low taunt and a low maneuver. I bet they don't have wounds. We can interact them out of the scene, would be my bet.
Brings you turn. All right, so for you, Hobeck, 17 against your dodge. They're just shooting at all of you, clearly.
Okay.
Hobeck, how does a 17 against your dodge look?
That's good.
That is a good, excellent. You're probably going to only take a single shot. Oh, 22. That might be more. No, that's probably just shock, isn't it?
Oh, that's 2 wounds.
Oh, that's 2 wounds. Nice.
We got lots of possibilities. We can soak. I'm going to be tricking 4 of them to try and get an outstanding result and get them the heck out of Dodge. So
in a moment.
Yeah. I need to soak
I'm just
that.
saying.
I need to soak that because if I don't soak that, I'm going to be charging them and attacking. Because I won't have an option.
Good
Got it.
job. Don't roll a 1, Jim.
That's funny. Mark is saying that because he wants you to do a bad job.
Right?
Not at all. He did roll a 5 though.
Just remember, right? The whole time, Mark, for months now, has said, I'm the rat bastard. And yet, when it comes down to it, he's like, guys, maybe we should work.
Oh, actually, I meant to. That's right. I don't have cards. I don't have my card in my pool. Otherwise, I had the right card for this. I just didn't have it in my pool because you got to go first. I had not today.
Well, are you taking the 2 wounds? Are you going to throw an extra one on there to?
I'm going to throw an extra one on there.
I believe in you, Jim.
That's first.
I didn't tell you what I believe about Jim though.
Yeah, he believes I'm going to not soak them both. Is what he
He'll soak
believes.
at least 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get 1.
Right now, your minimum is a 14 total.
I believe in you. You'll get both.
You can do it.
All right, so you're taking 1 wound. But you don't have to charge them because you took the one, do you?
Shall I read? When
So-
I suffer a wound, I charge the nearest enemy and engage in hand-to-hand combat.
Doesn't say it has to be lethal hand-to-hand combat.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so tell me which one you're charging, and I will
Well,
kick them out.
That'll happen in a moment. I have more of you to shoot at. Because that was just the first. Shimamura, I'm fairly certain a 6 is going to miss. Zaotech,
Yes.
ooh, a 15 for Zaotech. I think that's what? Is that a good
That'll be a standard.
standard? I thought your dodge was
Oh,
a
I'm sorry. It is good. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
ooh, wow.
Oh,
Hot
damn
dice.
it!
Hot dice incoming.
Apparently, hot dice. Hey, look at this. Let's soak because we like that.
Well, we were flush.
Taking 2 wounds. 4 chop.
Uh,
You got one, and all the
look at
shock.
you.
Yeah.
We're at 11, so we're taking 3. Now
No,
we're down
11
to
is
2.
2. 11 is 2.
11 is 2.
11 is 2. Oh, I was taking 2. Now I'm taking 1.
Yeah, now you're just taking the 1 wound.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Sure, it'll be fine.
All done?
I'll fix you when we get on the boat.
Currently,
Ed, for 0 cool, a 15 I think is barely.
Standard.
Standard hit is only going to be, what's a standard? 13 mark, not much.
That's a couple points of shock.
Yeah. And then for you, Dan, a 10 is a miss, isn't it? Yeah. All right, that was all of them. Mark, you had, and they're approved as maneuver and trick.
Yep.
Mark, and why don't you all press your fatigue button if you haven't yet?
Are we fatigued too?
I'm afraid
Mhm.
so.
Yep.
It's our
Okay. Yeah, so I'm tricking 4.
roll line again. Okay, tricking 4, so minus 6.
Yep. I am picking the one that I see
The one
Whichever
that
one's,
Hobeck queuing up
whichever one's
on.
well, it's whichever one's closest to Hobeck.
Yes.
So yeah, one of these 2 is the one who wounded him.
Okay, so I'm gonna get those 2 and then the 2 north of them.
Okay.
So that I've removed from Hobeck's sight the guys that are potentially bad. That's the theory.
I like your theory.
So a 7, only a standard.
Oh no, I'm not done yet.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm hopeful. Oh, I'm 1 off. Damn it.
1 off the outstanding.
Oh yeah, hold on. No, I don't have anything in my hand. Dang it. Yes, okay, go on.
Excellent.
weren't we saying
no,
something
no,
about
wait,
situational
wait.
awareness earlier?
Nope, nope. I'm gonna critical moment.
Oh, okay. Mark does not have very good cards, guys.
No, I have really good. Well, oh shit, I got good cards. Crap.
Gonna hold it.
I'm gonna make them all very vulnerable, very, very stymied.
Very stymied. Okay. Not very vulnerable.
No, because I don't want them to die. And we'll kill them.
I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping you would send them all packing so that Jim would not benefit from having his up. So I was on your side, Mark.
He's gonna kill the shit out of them.
Well, because to be fair, Mark, even if you made those 4 run away, if I can still see the other 4, I still would choose one of them.
But they're not the ones that hurt you.
Right. I took a wound, which means I charged the nearest enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I also
fair.
happen to be up against the guy that gave me a wound.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well. And when I get a card.
You do get a card. All right. Who would like to go next?
I am going to try. I'm going to do awareness, but I'm also going to try to trick these 2.
Okay.
So I'll do it on my trick since that is the lower number. That's -4. Ugh. I'm just going to take the shock for having failed the psionics.
Okay.
That roll is not going to improve enough for me to do much of anything with that.
I have pooled a card I wish to play as soon as I am allowed to play it. Second win,
Yeah,
so I can
I
get rid
like-
of shock.
You'll recall I like to have everyone at the end pool.
I'm fine with that. I'm just trying to, in case
You're
I
right.
catch.
So you don't forget.
Yes,
Understood.
What's their intimidate?
Their intimidate.
Their intimidate is 9.
that's the highest. Maneuvers 8, taunt 7, trick 7.
Trick and maneuver.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think my maneuver or my trick is very good.
Your trick is not very good. In fact, your trick and your taunt are typically the things I target for you because they're so bad.
What's my maneuver? I can't remember. My
So-
maneuver score.
Real quick, who's
I-
going to run his character for him? Who's going to interpret what he says and go ahead and do the rolling?
I'll do it.
I knew it'd either be you or Jim who would volunteer.
All right. So Tachiro is going to. I think he said he was going to maneuver. So we'll do that and
biodensity.
biodensity. Biodensity's there. We're just gonna roll on that since I have that. I have a -2 for multi-action because I don't think he has extra stuff.
No, I don't have that. Whoa, stay in your damn lane, truck. Sorry.
Well, maneuver I got a 9. And let's see. Biodensity.
14 is the skill.
It's got a standard on there. You know what we're gonna do? Dan's got 7 possibilities. He's gonna spend a possibility.
Okay. A regular one because you don't want it to be up, right?
Correct.
You will draw a card for this since maneuvers on there.
Last roll was an 11. Ah, that's a better roll. So he's got +3 toughness. Do for 3 rounds. Okay.
And so that is a 16 on the intimidate.
That would be correct, which is a just off of outstanding.
3 points off of outstanding.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's a good.
So it's good.
Full stymied.
I'll make him stymied.
All right. You did, I think, to one of them.
Correct.
I'll assume it's the guy over here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then would you like to draw a card for him if you did?
I did already.
Okay. You were awesome.
Dan, I am. For you, Dan, you'll be happy to hear I drew an opponent fails. Not my first choice for a card draw for you, but I have no. Hobeck and Ziotek.
Go ahead, Zod. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to target one of these guys with an intimidate. And I'm going to bless dexterity because that's like armor.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, it's defense.
Which is why I didn't go running away because I figured it was the standard start.
Mm-hmm. And since I think I'm 0 there, multi-action, yeah. I rolled a 9.
You technically rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7.
Got a 9.
Got a 9. The intimidate I hit, so I'll make him stymied. And on the blessing, everyone's going to get a +1, including Hobeck.
Ain't that spiffy?
Or actually, it's and everyone, you get it for 3 rounds, and everyone else will get it for 3 rounds.
Oh, did you had a good success there?
Oh no, it's just a standard.
Okay, so you take the 2 shock because of tech supremacy.
Oh, stupid tech supremacy. I take the 2 shock because of tech supremacy.
Yeah. Yeah, which is if it's only a standard success, take back.
It's only a standard. But everyone gets a dex bonus. So.
All right, Hobeck. Are you only
1
attacking
point.
one guy?
No,
point.
no, I am not even going to worry about the up right now. I am just going to whirlwind the two of them, but I am going to only hit them with the flat side of the axe.
Yeah. Okay. You know, you guys could have surrendered and gone in and explained your story. Attacking the police is not helping.
And we're live streaming it.
No, we're not.
No,
Nope.
Oh, we're not live streaming this? I thought we were live streaming it.
No, this we're not.
this is your first actual fight against the police. The others were faked.
Yeah. So I am going to hit them on a standard
Yeah.
with
and
my
like-
12, and I'm going to do 20 points of subdual damage. Some knock them down,
They're
give
out.
them a headache in the morning.
They're unconscious. All right, everyone who maneuvered and tricked has drawn a card. Everyone pulls a card. Mark, you wanted to play your pooled card?
Yes, I do. That's all it is second wind. I need to get some
Really? Because you've only taken like 2.
5.
No, you got shot, so 4. You've only
Yeah.
taken 4.
5. I got 2 points in the shot and 3 points from fatigue.
Oh, you should get better armor.
I would love to
Or-
get better run.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just not wear armor like me.
No, that's not an option.
It is. It's just a bad option.
It's the poor life choices.
All right. So cards are pooled. No one has messed with my deck, so here we go. Burned. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Well, let me double check. So, I have a small, tiny little bit of a screw up, but I'm going to make it up to you because Hong Kong is technically
Or
Oh, Korth.
a hard point. Since you guys are outnumbered 2-1, I should have let you start with a card in your pool, but I forgot to tell you that you were in Core Earth.
I would have played a drama card. It would have been either drama or it probably would have been a drama card. And I would have gotten those 4 guys.
Okay, so you want to drop the drama card?
I'm happy to.
And that means that Jim attacked these 2 guys over here and dropped them, and these guys here kind of jumped back into the car.
and we all would have had a second card in our.
Correct. So that's why everyone should have right now 0, 1, or 2 cards pooled. Mark used both of his. So the question for Dan, I would assume that he'd want a hero. Yes, Dan?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the opponent fails?
Yes.
I mean, that just seems to me to be the order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly would have had my not today in the pool.
Which
And
would have kept you from being wounded at all?
It would have kept me from boosting and then yeah, I wouldn't have been wounded.
So you can drop your not today and take back the possibility you spent. See, the game state is not corrupted once we fix it.
Once we fix it.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't. I said it's not. Small differences, but we know that matter.
So I take it we're not using the middle text since we.
Correct. And that's what I realized when I read this one. I was like, this is so bad. But it is card 36. And the title is Burned, which you guys were. And it was each hero must immediately discard 1 destiny card at random from their action pool.
Oof.
Yeah, that is the worst possible card to get on round 2 because most people pool their best
Card, yeah.
Yep.
However, we were going to be ignoring that. Defendant Taunt is approved. You guys will go first, and after that, the remaining 4 guys will be stymied. So, who would like to do what?
I suggest somebody maybe try to get rid of them through an interaction skill,
Okay,
or I'm gonna have 2 more cops with headaches.
I'll do it.
They do all have body cameras, by the way, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna pay fines later to the cops.
Fine. Sure, sure.
I'm gonna taunt these two guys.
Okay.
Oh, I was going for all 4 of them.
There's only-
Well, I'll see what happens if we can make it easier on you instead of having a -6, having a
Okay.
-2, or I'm going to taunt them successfully,
Yep.
and I will make them both vulnerable, giving that taunt a better or that trick a little better,
Understood.
and then I'll draw my card.
Okay, so am I on -4 then?
If you're going for all 4 of them,
Yeah.
Unless someone else is going to do something to those other 2 and may also make them vulnerable, then it's easier time for you.
he is correct.
Do I hear a volunteer?
Let's see. Toshiro is going to intimidate both of those guys.
Will he? I didn't hear Dan say that.
Oh, I totally heard. What? No, I heard it. Totally heard it.
Well,
so
I
I'm gonna go
am
do
part
that.
of the hearing, so you must have actually heard.
I must have heard it. Aw.
You have brown eyes, right, Mike?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just making sure. I figured you were pretty full of shit, so it must be brown. You're
But,
full up to here.
Apparently, we're correct in that Dan did not intimidate.
No, he did not.
Okay, I tried.
Okay, so I'm -4.
If you're going for all -6.
So you're still at the -6. You're just gonna get a bonus against 2 of
Against
them.
the
Okay,
2 of
that's
them,
cool.
yeah.
All right, so let's submit this. Ooh.
That is a very low
That's
roll.
not gonna get there.
Ooh. Don't know that, I got a lot of possibilities. We could,
Yeah, but you need to get to really 17 to get the
yeah, I
outstanding.
gotta get a 17 total. I started a 14. We get to a 16.
Right. So you're only guaranteed to get to a 12 though, with the possibility.
Yeah.
You need a total roll of a 35. Right now, you're at a 2. Now, I'm not saying it's
No.
impossible.
No, all right.
Okay. We have Tomorta and Holbeck left.
I am gonna try the awareness again
Okay.
because I'm just not good in combat. Actually, I will try the same thing I did last time.
You can always look at the
I
future, see what terrible things are coming.
I'm trying not to. Um, yeah, I'm trying to hold off. Well, yeah, I'm trying to hold off on that one right now.
Awareness is good, Robert.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to. Well, I'll try to trick these two, and
Just try the trick.
do the awareness.
And
And
do the awareness. You
Yeah.
got this.
Well, we'll see.
I believe in you, Robert.
I'm 1 off of the awareness. So,
May I suggest, Mark, you should stop believing in people because when you do, they roll poorly.
yeah.
Really?
mean,
Is that
so I'll
really
give
what you
you
want me to do,
one.
Rod?
I think that's the takeaway right now.
What's that, Mike?
I think that's the takeaway right now.
Hey, Robert, what are you doing? We keep interrupting you.
Okay, I did a possibility. So I have a 14, which is a good success on the awareness. No, take that back. No, it's not the good. It's a standard success on the awareness, so it's a +1, and it's 14 against their trick, and which I think is good.
That is
I don't-
correct, yeah.
Okay, then, just increase their stymied and vulnerable.
Okay, so, but how many guys were you doing that to? I just thought just
These
one.
two.
2. It was 2.
Okay. So make
Yeah,
them very
he's got the nice one.
vulnerable.
Yeah,
Was that a standard on your psionic power?
yeah. So it's
Then
a
yeah.
+1 to everyone.
Right,
And
but
2
then
shock
you're
free.
gonna take 2 shock from the tech supremacy.
It's psionic.
That's
Right.
okay. Tech supremacy covers that.
It's still tech
I thought
supremacy.
it. Okay,
No, it's any spells, miracles, or
psionic.
psionic power.
Yep.
okay.
All, Hey, by the
It
way,
literally is everything.
and that right there is the robot that you guys fought. In that,
Stupid robot.
Oh,
Stupid
All right.
robot. Stupid robot.
Wasn't
Hey,
very supreme.
Holbeck, these guys are vulnerable.
But they
Damn.
didn't wound him.
It just means that it just means I'm not up on them. But I mean, the fact that they're vulnerable
like-
by
Swing for the fences, so you have that +8.
no, I'm good. I'll just take the vulnerable on them and swing with the flat side of the axe.
Okay. All right.
With my base 12 effectively,
Yes,
I
fine.
think I'm okay.
All right, down they go. All right, that was all of you. They now become stymied. He was very stymied, stays very stymied. This guy becomes stymied. And yeah, I mean, you're clearly the biggest threat. So they are each going to shoot at you.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows who the you is, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Even if everyone didn't, I was aware of who the you was.
That's important. right.
So
a
the
10 is
17 is a good success. The 10 is a standard.
All right, so the good success, you can enjoy only 17 damage. That a wound and 2 shock?
It is a wound and 2 shock.
Taking it? The fight's probably about to be over. Probably. Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. I did not put the stymied in. That was a 13 to hit you.
Oh, then that is going to be a standard.
The standard, okay. And then the other one was an 8 to hit you.
That is a miss.
So you take 13 damage total,
Okay, so that's 2 shock.
which is just 2 shock.
That I take.
Yeah.
Happily.
All right. That you guys went first. You've all pulled cards. They got stymied. I am drawing another card. Yeah. Only because I want to give you guys a chance to earn stuff here. The villains will go first. That's you guys, and you are inspired, so you can all heal 2 shock immediately.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Approved is intimidate. They're probably ready to be intimidated.
I would imagine.
I'm gonna roll an intimidate on both of them.
If you feel you must.
I must.
Oh, you don't want to let me?
Apparently, I'm gonna let you.
Mm,
Roar. Wait. Let me try it again. Roar.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me try it again. Wait, hold on.
I'm just
stand
trying
right
to
there.
decide my
Roar.
effective 10 intimidate against their 9 is rough.
You know,
Yeah, we're good. We're
the
good.
problem is you keep telling them to bite the like in between your
Done.
growls.
Yeah, bite the like. Roar. Dad likes cards. He's going to intimidate the
Sure.
one that's very vulnerable, or very not very vulnerable, very stymied.
Okay.
Or not.
Wow.
Glad I didn't do anything else with that. Okay. Roar. So Tachiro's like, Zanatek, you're doing it wrong. It's roar. Okay. You guys do whatever you want to do now.
Should I trick him? I'll trick him.
Okay. You don't want to intimidate, try to get the card?
No, I'm only tricking 2.
Okay. Well,
No,
there are
'cause-
only 2.
Yeah. You go ahead.
That's why I'm saying, yeah. There we go.
Roar!
Clearly, you guys have grenades, and so they're gonna run.
I don't know. Am I done?
You had the outstanding. They have no wounds.
Yeah, it's a 39 to start.
We have no glory though.
We're sure we have no glory.
I'm pretty sure we have no glory.
Okay.
Yeah, remember you yourself threw it away?
I know, but people have been picking cards. I
That's
mean,
true. Yeah,
true.
yeah, you're not wrong. Hey, let's run away.
yeah, let's go get a boat.
mm-hmm.
That's why we're here. We're supposed to be getting a boat.
Yeah, so you continue heading down to the dock.
Yes.
Yes.
So we
Okay.
can deal with the aqua cops.
I am going to ask you guys for a streetwise test at this point because your faces are plastered all over the place.
Oh yeah.
You've been seen. You had a girl basically broadcast your location to the city.
Who's-
I have a 5 on this one.
Oh no. Who's gonna help me with my 10? Technically a 9
I
because I'm
will
wounded.
help.
Are we all doing this or are we getting one streetwise?
Yeah,
I
I
need one.
don't help.
I need one person. The streetwise, and actually, this should probably be a streetwise. Yeah, it is mine. Streetwise is figuring out what's our best way to get there being stealthy.
Streetwise mind is not me then.
No.
Yeah,
that's what you-
I did a horrible job.
Are we doing streetwise mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 12 mind. I'm absolutely rolling this.
So you're rolling this. I will.
My streetwise mind starts at a 3. So my chances of actually helping are too small.
Oh, I'm
I-
totally helping anyway.
I have a 12.
Okay.
I don't see anybody not helping.
I see lots of people not helping.
No. Okay, so is that it? I'm on my own?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
The fact that I have to roll a 20 in order to try to help you.
What do we think about it? What do we think about a 13, Rod?
Standard.
Uh,
Yes, it does get better the higher you go.
okay, then we will absolutely go get better.
Sneak better.
No modifier.
Sneak better.
What?
You.
Oh, I
put-
switched it back.
Yeah.
So that's 7 higher. So I got a 20.
A 20. All right, we'll call
right,
that
so
outstanding.
don't
So
need
you
my support
wanted
then.
to think what is probably the best possible route. Who is going to roll stealth for the team?
I got
am
a 9. Unskilled.
I am a 7 skilled.
And it is a group. It's going to be, group roll. Everyone is free to help.
Toshiro has an 8 unskilled.
Robert, what are you sitting on stealth wise?
no, you don't want me to do it.
No.
I'm a 9 and
Okay,
I'm unskilled.
I'm just gonna say, I think Toshiro leads, but someone else needs to roll, not me.
What's Tashiro's stealth?
I can roll it off his sheet if you'd like.
8.
Is he skilled?
No.
Mike, are you asking me to roll for him instead of you?
Does anybody
Anybody
have
else?
any points in stealth?
I have a point in stealth, but I am
What's your stealth?
Oh no.
right
wait.
now. I'm
I
I'm a 7. I'm a 7 trained effectively.
Oh,
I
dude,
apo-
we need to do some first aid too. Didn't we pick up some wounds?
Yes,
Well,
wounds
yeah,
were done.
but are we taking the time to sit in a location for 10 minutes to do so?
Yeah.
All right, let's get
I-
on a boat.
I'm sorry, I do have an 8 trained. It'll be effectively a 7 because I'm wounded.
That's your best.
That's the best.
That's your best.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're either 7 trained or we're like
9 untrained.
9 untrained. So I think 7 trained is probably better.
I agree. I'm supporting you.
Okay, I'm rolling Toshiro to support. He does not support.
I helped.
I have a +1.
All right, I will also attempt to help you there, Mike.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Robert, you gonna help?
Probably better with how I've been rolling tonight that
Your
I don't
call.
help.
Your call.
Nah. Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
I can roll a 1.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Jim.
Nah.
But I
Mark
gotta
already
hope
rolled 10. It won't get any worse. It'll
So
be
that, yeah, you're just gonna
Yeah.
be a -2. That's a net
Okay,
-1. Roll it.
okay,
And then we blame Jim.
okay. Okay, I didn't roll a 1.
Not a 1.
There you
There
go.
you go. All right. I'm rolling with the +1.
your DC is an 11, Mike.
Oh. Let's see. Kanawa possibilities.
You gotta go look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that's gonna work well because it works as an up. It works as a second chance and an up, and an up for stealth.
Yep, it does.
So
So you
spend
can
that
start
Kanawa.
over. Yeah, spend it.
So second chance part time. With the +1. Oh, that
That's a
started
good
better.
second. Yep.
What was the DC?
And don't 11. Don't forget your possibility.
Yeah, it's a possibility in this case. Yeah.
Well, it's the second chance, then the possibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
19.
Okay. You are going to be able to avoid paparazzi, gawkers, live streamers, all the sorts of folks who would want to be like, "Hey, here's where they are," and broadcast your location. So you
Because
will,
I'm famous.
yeah, you will.
Aren't we? When are we streaming this? Because we got to start streaming this. This is good stuff.
Oh no, not yet. Because then they know where we are
No,
Yeah.
not necessarily. Not if we
Well-
not if we stream it well.
when we get on the boat.
I have good news about your boat. Good news and bad news. The good news, the boat is there. It is still tied off. The bad news is it is under the water. Now the rope is still attached to the dock, but the boat is under the water.
We'll
So
put a hole in our boat.
we get a new boat.
Why don't you? All right, so give me a fine test if you're looking for new boats.
Oh heck
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I have a 13 with a rank. Are we all finding, or are we doing one find?
I'm helping.
Why don't you all roll?
I'm gonna help
Oh,
you.
all
Because
right,
I'm
okay.
assuming you guys are doing this. Like, what the hell?
Oh, okay.
I got a 10. Yay!
I got an 11.
Yay!
I'm still looking at our boat, going, "Who put a hole in our boat?" And trying to look from the dock through the cloudy water.
I think
at who
11
would've
is
put a
our
hole in
is
the
our
boat.
high roll. Do we want to do better than that?
No, that'll be fine. There are a couple things that you'll notice, right? There are a couple of boats further down that would probably be very suitable for your needs. There is, however, you're going to kind of have to wend your way through the dock, including like it's from where you are. It's okay. We got to go past this area where there's like some shipping containers, and somebody else has docked down there with a similar boat to what we had. And you'll notice a couple of folks who are kind of poking around in these shipping containers. They seem to be kind of glancing around. One of them seemed to be like he's kind of keeping watch, trying to make sure nobody, gets caught. You'll hear an audible click as you're kind of in that area. Assuming your default is we don't want to be seen based off your previous stealth roll.
Mm-hmm.
So you get all of this and then get to decide what to do. Actually, let me say goodnight to Cassie, and it is 9 o'clock. So I think this is when we take our usual break. We won't be able to go on hold or anything else like that, because Dan's on the phone. But you guys, if you guys want to take your restroom break, now's a good time.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to say goodnight to Cassie.
Night, Cassie.
Good night, Cassie.
Say hello to
Good
people.
night.
Good night.
Are we ready for the bad things?
I've been ready. I assume you mean the bad things for tonight's game as opposed to bad things for other future games.
The bad things for this game.
Okay.
What's going to happen tonight?
I'm
Oh no, Tishiro's dead.
I mean, anything can
What?
happen. I'm not here to play your character.
Sorry, Dan. Mike made you walk out into the middle of everything, and they just shot you. Oh, forgot to put the biodensity up.
Well, it was, a bunch of Jiangxi armed with, these heavy tech weapons
Yep.
and
That's what I'm thinking.
You know, the Shiro does currently have a 21, so
21
Yeah.
from what?
from what?
Yes.
The biodensity went down.
oh, did it? No, never mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is minutes later.
I don't know. I'm off trying. I'm at the next location trying to get all set in. So
You're doing you're doing a thing. We're good.
Working is the thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I am back as well. I'm just off camera because I'm eating my dessert.
All right, I think it's just Robert then, or did I hear?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. All right, so we are all back. All right, so you guys are currently, hidden-ish from these criminals. They're futzing around with the shipping container. You hear an audible click and the lock opens. The man to the left opens the container door, and before he or the other fellow can let out a scream, humanoid forms leap from the dark container interior and knock them down and bite deeply into them.
Oh.
A couple of Jiangxi come out, followed by a large yokai. You all notice that the yokai has some sort of weird circuitry wrapped around its neck and woven into its skin, and a strange medallion-like device. Now, the good news, you're all far enough away that you can just be like, nope, and walk the other way.
Nope. Walk the other way.
But if
We're
you
Delphi We're supposed to be Delphi Council agents.
We can't
Not
let
my problem.
we cannot let the dead things happen.
You could also, stealth. And by nope, it's roll a group stealth. You can also get stealth to get a little closer and try to figure out what the hell is up with that yokai. But you have to get a little closer to try to figure that out. You could do it at a distance, but it's going to be difficult.
What's the role to figure it out? Evidence analysis?
It would actually be mined with things that I am going to add based on what I see on your character sheet. I'm not telling you. But it's definitely a trained mind skill.
I definitely think that we should try to go deal with that or figure it out. I definitely don't think that I should be the one to try to go sneak up by myself to figure out what it is, because I might be able to get there, but I won't gonna be able to tell you what it is.
I'll try and figure it out, but I think we got to deal with it.
But you're not getting any closer to figure it out. So go ahead, Mark. Give me a mind test.
Yeah. Let's just try to figure out.
okay.
I'm going to give you a +1 on this because I admire what you're doing. You're a little far away, so
I'm just rolling mind.
yeah. With a +1, the DN is 12.
Not +12, +1.
Right, not +12.
Oh, jeez.
A possibility would get you there.
I have a hero if you want to use a card.
Kanawa possibilities and up on this, right?
No, it would be a possibility.
Okay, then I'll spend it.
Okay.
I have cards too. I'm good with the cards I've got.
Okay. You realize, kind of looking at it and what you can gauge, everything you've seen, you suspect someone has implanted a marketplace talisman into that yokai.
If I were to shoot it, and would that destroy the talisman and make the yokai's life more difficult?
No, a talisman is, you'll recall, it makes it so that he is carrying his own.
I know. I'm wondering if I can destroy it and make him so he's not carrying his own.
No, it's not. It's not a simple. Hey, I shoot something with reality and it's done.
And that's
But
fine.
there is something on your success that does occur to you. If these things get into Hong Kong, which is a hard point, because they have the axioms with them, they will spread the contagion into Hong Kong.
Oh yeah, we gotta take them down. I'm gonna open fire.
Oh, what was that? I pushed the live stream button. Hey, we're doing a
Yes.
good thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so I have a question.
Yeah.
How fun and how hard do we want to make this fight, guys?
Yes.
Well, since we're live streaming it, I say yes.
Yes.
All right, Jim, what have you got for
Play
me?
it, Jim.
Oh, I got
He's got toys.
Oh, life's gonna get difficult. Robert's like, why did I even try to play with these
all right. So
guys?
first off, seriously,
One of them is surprisingly tougher. And I know exactly how I'm going to make them tougher.
Oh, that's not good.
Because I figured out what those handouts were for.
Oh, if they play this card, this is what you do.
No, it wasn't. But I was like, man, if only I had had a way to get that in. That would have been awesome. I didn't
And
build
Jim-
the thing, but I'm about to.
And
Wait,
Jim obliges.
Yes.
hold on.
Seriously?
Okay, so there's the one big guy, and then there's some other Jiangxi, right?
Yes, a couple of Jiangxi.
Okay, I will take on the Jiangxi, all of them.
Play at the start. That you can challenge the yokai.
Or mob.
Says reality rated character or mob.
Oh, you're right. It does.
I believe in you, Jim.
Are there reality rated mobs?
Well, I just made it
actually,
bigger.
the yokai's not either.
I
thought
figured
the yokai had to be.
I just figured I made it bigger, so I figured it was reality rated. But
no, because this actually suggested a different thing. So I'm going to see if I can.
Well,
I thought yokai had to be reality rated.
No,
as a
they're able to use
question,
possibilities. They can't soak.
Mhm.
They don't have the reality.
Can mobs be reality rated?
So unfortunately, there's nothing anywhere that uses the word mob as a keyword in any Torg Eternity book I've ever seen.
Okay, because
So
that's
you're
what
looking
I'm
at
wondering about that card. I don't think there is. I don't think mobs are reality rated. So
yeah,
I think
I'm
what
wondering
it's
if maybe
saying is
it's supposed to be a reality rated character
Or
or
a mob.
a mob.
I think the point here, the intent of the card, you get to read this how you want, Rod, but I think the intent of the card here is a reality
Yeah.
threat,
You're saying it should
singular,
be challenge
or
a mob or a reality rated character. Is
Yes.
what you guys think
yeah,
it should.
you get to take it however you want. You run with it.
yeah.
All right. You know what? I'll say okay to that, Jim. So let me first put all of these on here.
Did we just lobby to give the yokai possibilities?
No,
No.
we just lobbied that you guys get to fight the yokai and I get to fight the three Jiangxi.
Yes. So yes, clearly as you guys are heading over there, Quebec breaks off, but I need to very quickly improve these things. So let me do a quick, we're going to duplicate that.
Are we still in Core Earth?
As they get close, it's actually going to be a mixed zone, Core Earth, Pan Pacifica.
Because they're carrying their reality.
Yeah, but when it starts, do we get to take advantage of the law of the underdog?
No, you guys are not outnumbered.
Oh, please.
You're not outnumbered, and none of them have.
Wait. I'm sorry. I responded poorly. Seriously?
Yes, 100%.
No. Seriously. It's the card. Seriously.
But I'm bummed. All right, so I gotta make some changes to this, Jim.
Mhm.
Oh, ooh.
I know. I invited a lot of fun.
This is great. You're gonna be. This is good, Jim. All right, there. Intimidations of that. 7. Oof. Okay. You're gonna notice, by the way, these 3 Jiangxi look tough.
I'm sure.
And hey, your card was gonna work no matter what.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm going to help you out because I believe in you.
Well,
You're not allowed.
you're not allowed. The
Oh,
bring it on.
I can't help him out.
The
Nope.
bring it on says I take it on by myself. I cannot be assisted.
The good news there is you could technically do only one of them instead of all 3.
Well,
Ooh, that's not good.
as I say, you can make it as appropriate for.
You
Because
want
that
you tell me, Jim.
means
Because
he just
right, bring it on is 3 possibilities, up to 3. So to me, I figure you'll probably be getting 1 per jumper. I mean,
You got this. You got this, Boo.
Well, I kind of figure like 2 almost seems like cheating because I'm whirlwinding. So that's why I went with the 3.
Okay.
just remember you don't like it when they bite.
Just remember, I don't like it when I'm gonna die.
So I'm putting labels on them so that as you do things, you'll be able to see and just call out what you're doing.
Yep.
We have the Jiangxi, we have jumper 1, we have jumper 2. And really what it is, the Jiangxi comes running behind as you make a noise, but these 2 literally, and you've heard Jiangxi have been called, jumping vampires. They seem to have been altered, and they literally just jump through the air. I mean,
Sproing.
like wire work almost looking, the height that they get. And as you see them, as they're landing in front of you, you'll notice that they have these fangs that seem to be retractable, as their mouths are literally kind of, teeth are like growing outwards as they're jumping at you, Hobeck.
So dead. I'm gonna.
So yeah.
Welcome to the live stream of Hobeck's death.
Maybe I will get that famous perk. Just posthumously.
All right. So basically, everyone is running. Hobeck's little legs. He gets cut off as you guys have approached the yokai. I need all of you to roll fear with a -3.
Ooh, spicy.
As we live stream Hobeck's death, all of our comments are going to be in the past tense about Hobeck, whether he's still alive or not.
I'm good. Willpower. Zotech is good.
Oh yeah, that's a great start to this fight for me.
Tashiro is not good.
Kima is not good.
How about you, Mark?
I'm not. I missed.
All right. So very stymied for 4 out of the 5 of you. However, good news. Jim, you'll be getting a couple of possibilities, and everyone will be getting a couple of possibilities.
After.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I will assume that the Bring It On kind of ends after you're defeated, Jim.
That would seem reasonable.
Yeah.
What
All right.
happens if we help him?
I mean, the card just says that he can. So even if you do I throw up awareness, he's just outside of range, and it doesn't help him.
What if
Gotcha.
so I can't run over and like heal him or help him or cast things on him?
Says your allies may not aid you in any way. Effects which include all allies do not include you. So you might think of it as they're jumping over, their feet hit this container, tip it over, and literally block him from
Okay,
you.
so if I try reasons, I can't get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Cinematically, he's cut off, and you guys are like, "Oh no, he's dead." We
It's
know.
not it's not we choose to help him and just forego getting the possibilities to save his life.
Yeah.
It's a
However, there is one other thing, since we are in a mix zone. Jim, you're outnumbered. So I'll let you pull a card.
well done.
I like it.
You know, I'm going to put the Jiangxi over here because he can't jump. So I'm going to give you, I know you said you feel like it's cheating, but cinematically, I feel that it makes more sense what we've described, that it's just the jumpers.
That's fine.
Are you
Hey,
only
Mike.
taking 2?
Yeah.
I have a good news for you, Mike.
Yes,
You aren't going to take shock from failing to bless me.
that is good news.
There's a silver lining in every cloud.
Mhm.
Yeah, all right.
Even a mushroom cloud.
Technically, since you guys are separated, I don't even know that they can trade cards with you right now, Jim.
Yeah, I have a supporter that's not going to help them.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page there. He didn't even, I'm guessing Jim had already thought about that possibility. No pun.
I looked at what cards I had and I was just like, huh.
All right, I'm going to move the
Crap, and crap. Check.
combat over here. I'm going to move your guys' combat over there. Oh, left that off of you. This way, that gives me room for the card at the top. Let's see. We have
Although technically, maybe I could play a supporter for them in some way, shape, or form. Maybe.
Because
I can affect them.
If you can think of a way to do it, that sounds right. Yes. I hit the container so hard it bounces and shakes the ground at the right time or something. Yeah, I can see that. And that for them is like, oh my gosh, what are they doing to him? All right. Don't say the magic word. Hold on. We might, let's see if this card is going to matter.
Is there dread? Is this drama?
Okay. So the situation, we are in Pan Pacifica with this situation. It could switch back and forth. Computers may be used instead of taunt to make a taunt attack this round. This counts as an approved action. The heroes, you guys, will go first, and after that, they will ignore the inspiration since they ignore shock. The approved action is taunt or the computers in place of taunt.
I am absolutely computer taunting. So, go ahead, Robert.
If you don't mind, let me go on and do a foreshadowing.
I thought you might at some point soon.
Yeah, that's a really good call.
Do you happen to have defenses for these guys?
Oh, yeah. So, Jiangxi, Yokai.
Okay.
And I'm calling this a jumper. It looks like their defenses are exactly the same as the regular.
Okay, I am going to go on and give you a possibility because I really. Is it going to be effective to do that? Yeah, I'm going to go on and do it.
Yeah, they're basically the same. They just get extra
So,
special.
Oh,
that will be an outstanding.
Nice.
Well,
wait, I would like to. Is Robert in Core Earth right now?
Robert is in Core Earth. He's in a mix zone.
Yes.
You could play for your critical moment and pull a glory out of the deck if you wanted to, Robert.
The critical moment doesn't have to be declared before you make your roll.
No, it can be done at any time.
A while ago that talking with the other designers, that was in the original Torg. Talking with the other designers, they don't know that was ever intended, and so he talked me into allowing it anytime.
Okay, I'm just going to say this. Nobody has a glory out.
No,
this is our first round.
That's what I'm saying.
No. I know. It's just I like the cards I have.
Okay, no, that's cool. It's an option.
So, I understand. So I'm just going to let that stay as an outstanding so that I can drop a card as if I need to. So go on and draw 3.
Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and do the cards.
Okay, I'm just gonna look so y'all can keep going.
Yeah. Who's next?
Well, I am absolutely gonna use computers as a taunt attack on
The John
uh
Yokai.
I'm willing to put juice on it, so I will use it on both of them and go for -6.
-6.
Yeah, I'm very stymied.
Oh, you're right.
Shift these around. You know, I'm
I-
not going to give you any of these cards because they all have something good for us.
Okay, so go ahead, put them in the order you like and pass me one, if you would.
Okay?
Damn, I got a standard on both of them. And one off of a good. Crap.
Okay. So Rod, this will be the first one up.
Okay. Just in case you end up doing more things to the deck.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because we are on the hero line. I remember you saying. So.
You are on this one, yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes the Zhangxi.
Yeah.
They're
So,
worse than everything we've done.
So you got vulnerable on both of them, Rod.
Okay.
Not real happy with that.
And that draws you a card.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Zalotech, Toshiro.
Zalotech is going to bless Dex and we're gonna bless Dex and taunt the big guy.
Okay.
Taunty. No minuses. Ugh, except my bad rolls. A -4 gets us a standard 3-round dex. And the taunt will fail. So 3. There we go. That's a 1. And I will take shock because tech supremacy.
Yep.
And let's see. Toshiro. He is going to, let's see, we know he's going to biodensity. And then he's going to pop spurs and beat up on the big guy.
Okay.
Let's do that. I like that. That's a good plan. Oops, he's very stymied. I'm going to put it in the die roll.
Oh, you said the big guy, so the yokai.
The yokai, yeah.
So brave.
I know. It's not a damn thing to do, but
He's got to step up since Hobek. He's got to step up since Hobek's on the other side.
He's got to, right? He is going to drop a possibility, regular possibility.
Okay. So you don't want a possibility?
No, because otherwise be not an up, or actually it would be an up. So
it would be an up, but I mean, you know, I'm sure it'd be
16. So it's going to hit him 18. I think it's still a standard hit on him, which does 15, which he's not going to take any shock.
He's not.
And then a 16 biodensity is good, so +2 toughness.
Okay. Hobak.
I am
Oh.
going to all out attack the two of them. No guts, no glory.
Didn't we say a while
wait,
ago that the all out
hold on.
attack? Basically, since you can only become very
8,
once,
13,
you're going to get it once.
21. I apologize.
Oh, you're right.
I did the unarmed combat incorrectly.
Okay.
With the blessing, he goes to a 13 plus 8's a 21, which is a good success.
A good success. And you're counting the vulnerability, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a good success amount of damage.
20, which I think still is shock.
Correct.
Okay, there we go.
Yokai is super difficult, but what you're doing is
Yes,
very heroic.
I
I will
understand.
still all out attack one of them, Rob.
Excellent. Number one or
Just-
number two?
We'll do number one.
Okay. Because I've already decided what their tactics are. So you forgot the +4 there, but an 11.
Well, because I'm attacking them both because I'm still whirlwinding.
Yeah. Okay. You're good point.
So
Good point.
I'm an 11 on one and a 7 on the other.
I think
So
it looks like they're
it is. They're 13s.
Throwing anything on top of that?
Yeah, because I want this to go fast for
Yeah.
me. Or it's going to go fast. It's just which way this fight goes fast. No modifier 12.
Ooh, look at you.
18. That is not terrible. In fact, that's a good.
Yeah, on both, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because even the 4 more is only.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're a good on the number and 1 off an outstanding.
Yep, but I can't do anything about that now. All right, so I'm going to see if this matters first. Here is the number 1.
So 25. All right. So this one here is going to take 2 wounds.
And here is the number 2.
Hold on. That Jiangshi does not want to take 2 wounds.
I knew this was coming.
He'll take 1.
Oh, I didn't know what was my difference. 25, so I'm 14 and 18. Okay. Because I was under, I would have coup de grace by 1. Because I would have automatically made it 3 wounds on the first one.
Okay. So he takes
Well,
2 of them.
hold on. Because I might explode.
That's true. You might. So let me reset that.
No.
Yeah. So 26 to the 11 is 15. That's exactly 3 wounds. So he took 2 of them.
And wow, Snake Eyes on my bonus dice.
That's terrible. A 30 against the other one was what, an 11? So
Yeah.
that's 19.
Yeah.
So also 3 wounds. So he'll go ahead and spend 1 as well. Ugh. Does he want to spend another 1? Now I'll take the 3 wounds. Okay.
And they're both stymied.
And they are both stymied.
Ugh.
It's the only way I probably can survive over here.
Yeah, that's going to help a lot. I promise. You're +4 here. You're kind of giving it away a little, so it offsets, but
Yeah.
Hey, at least they both survived the round, so I get to show you what they do.
That's so
I don't know
comforting.
why Mike is laughing so hard.
Because you have a
It-
smile on your face.
I have a smile because you're laughing.
I know.
All right, that is
Okay.
all. So that's going to go away, and that's going to go away, and that's going to go away. So all those stymies have gone away from the fear. All of you pull a card.
And I believe Tashiro would go with like a hero or something along those lines.
Oh yeah. It's probably that is normally what he starts with. You know what though? He might start with the opponent fails because it's a yokai.
In this case, you know what? Opponent fails. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it.
I went and looked. I was like, I think he has a second chance. No, opponent fails. That's much more important. All right, so I have good news, Jim.
Yep.
One of them kind of jumps over your head, and while you kind of look up, this is a bit of a shock. This one, and when he does so, he does not become vulnerable doing it. And all of a sudden, his mouth opens and he spits at you, and this viscous substance, like right in your face.
Does he hawk Tua on that thing?
So I think a 19 is gonna hit your dodge.
Outstandingly.
Okay.
How far is it? Because you should be wounded and.
Oh yeah. A 18. Because that was the guy who took 2 wounds. 17.
Good.
Only a good. Okay.
I'm a helper.
Bite the leg, not spit on it.
All right. So that does.
Don't go behind the containers. Bad things happening over there.
Never ever gotten to use this.
Oh, I told you what was coming out of those containers.
Yeah. How does a 15 compared to your toughness?
It is above my toughness, but not enough for a wound.
Okay. So you're not wounded. You've just gotten this viscous, poisonous, stinging goo in your eyes.
Yep.
And your mouth. It is exceptionally gross. But the good news, it didn't cause you any damage.
Oh, no. So no shock?
Nope, no shock.
Okay.
All it did was poison you.
Yep. That's a minute later problem for me.
You ignore all poisons?
No, I'm just assuming. I'm assuming that it is going to affect me in about a minute.
Gotcha. Second guy jumps like straight up in the air. Oh, actually, that was technically, I forgot. 17, that was actually a 21, but it wouldn't matter because they get a +4 when they do that jump the first time you see it. I know.
Well, that does turn into an outstanding, but I don't know if that matters.
It didn't matter. I already beat this.
Okay.
This guy, he's kind of jumping and his claws are coming out at you at the same, or excuse me, his not claws, his fang.
Mm-hmm.
And oof. Do I have that? I do not have that listed correctly because I was adding this on the fly. So he is actually trying to kind of grab you, like, latch his teeth on you so that you can't get away. He is jumping, which gives, but you're already very vulnerable. So I don't get that extra flat foot against you. Boo. All right. That is terrible, especially since he was the one that took some wounds. So he's going to spend that other possibility. The stymied is on there, yeah. And that was a decent roll.
That is a good.
A good. All right. So you are going to take 15 and be restrained.
Like he thinks I'm trying to get away. That's so cute.
Yeah, but you got to get out first. That's the important part. So I'm going to put him here because he's holding you. And then that's going to go away, and that's going to go away. And take that off the sheet. All right. Toshiro, you're standing next to a yokai.
Hi.
That's a bad place to stand.
Hi.
This one is currently, he's just vulnerable, not stymied. Okay. Oh, that is a horrible, horrible roll.
Oh, that is.
Zotech, you kind of look hurt, don't you?
Technically, yes, because I have a wound.
So the Jiangxi will charge towards you. A 16.
That is a standard hit against me currently.
A little standard, huh?
Correct.
All right, 13 damage is standard.
13. That's shock.
Go ahead, take
9
your.
to, 9 to 13. I'll take my shock. And go, oh, I got a headache.
Yep. I believe you already pooled cards, all of you. So the next card is. Oh, hold on. I need to check. All right, we will not be using the situations. That's good. Ugh. Heroes will go first and are up.
Ah, ha, ha. Well
Because
done, Robert.
apparently they are out of bubblegum.
Thank you.
Approved action is intimidate, which we know is going to be useless. So, Jim, you're currently restrained. Should we deal with that before we deal with anything else?
I think so.
Yeah.
I assume you're going to try to get out.
I believe in you, Jim.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, just a strength roll, right?
You're up on it.
Yeah, but that's the point. Great up.
It is. And you have escaped. Outstandingly so. So you are actually able to take an action.
I will all out.
Before I forget, that's only a good, because at the start of your turn, you become stymied from this poison in your face.
Oh, okay.
And take a shock.
That's
Okay.
still an outstanding though, because it's only a 16. You only got a 3.
Yeah. Outstanding is 10 over 15. I forgot at one point they had talked and published a thing saying,
Math
hey,
hard.
yeah, it's been a little while.
Still
Alright.
outstanding.
I am going to all out attack the guy who took less wounds. So I think that's number 1.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm not putting that. I should be putting that over here on you. You'll be happy to know you were only flat-footed against that first round when they jump.
Oh, how nice.
Sprung.
So it looks like a good against the number 2 and outstanding against the number 1.
24 is outstanding. Yep.
All right. So this is the number 1. My bonus dice just hate me.
I'll spend. Ugh, he still goes down.
And against number
Huzzah.
2.
And that one has already spent all his possibilities.
Oh, look at you, Pikachu.
There's hope.
Jim, go ahead. Grab 2 possibilities for yourself.
I thank you.
I don't know why he stuck us with one Jiangxi. He could have taken all 3.
Because I wasn't sure how good those things were going to be.
To be fair, that
it-
fight was going to go quickly. It was just going to go quickly one way or the other.
One way or the other, yeah.
It was just better at attack, and the fact that he's poisoned and the other things. It's like, you know what? Let's just do the 2.
Yeah. I hear your gums are flapping. Let's go.
So, all right. Holbeck, that was your first. You are all done. What would you like to do?
Well, now I'm gonna move however I need to move to start to try to enter the fray on the other side.
Yeah. You guys will see Holbeck stumble out. He's looking pretty green. But
Not easy being
That's
green.
not easy. That's right.
who would like to go next?
Go ahead.
I'm going to go on and do an awareness.
Okay.
Ooh, I'll take that now.
Yeah.
Timing
Or
is
actually,
everything.
do y'all need to relieve pain?
Not yet.
I think the awareness is better.
Do the awareness.
Yeah,
Yeah, do the
awareness is
awareness.
better.
Okay, so it's a standard, so it's a +1.
Okay. So, and take 2 shock because it's only a standard
Yep.
success. I am out of tea. All right, I assume you are, Shimamura's all done.
I am done.
Who's next?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Ed? Oh,
I'm-
Shimamura, you didn't do rolling up on your roll.
Oh,
Oh,
that
you're
is true, and I forgot. So give me a moment, and I will do that. I forgot about that, and I'm the one that put the card out.
Everyone forgets the up.
Mhm.
I did not.
You did not.
Okay, still just a standard.
This is standard.
Yeah, it was worth it.
on
yeah.
awareness.
Always worth it.
Awareness,
Awareness
plus
+1.
Okay. I am gonna slow both the yokai and the Jiangxi. I'm gonna try to slow both of them. So I'm
one.
multi-targeting.
Living being.
Oh, are they not living beings? They don't
Oh, I
count as
don't. I
living
don't know.
beings.
Do you know that they're living beings or not?
Do they count as?
Only one way to find out.
Yep. Do it. Go for
All
it.
right. Yeah.
Do it, Mark.
I'm
You
gonna
made
do
your choice.
I presume that before I start spending resources on it, you're gonna tell me whether or not I have. My action is spent.
Oh, you're up. You're good.
Yeah.
And you're up. Yeah, you don't think they seem that they have a metabolism that's going to be bothered by your slow.
Okay. Fair.
Infected would.
Okay.
All right.
We were
and-
gonna find out one way or another. You were gonna help me. So, I think Zaotek.
slow targets only enemies, right? Not a.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not an area effect.
Just checking.
I don't think it's an area effect. Let me look again.
Points at target.
At his target. Okay. That's a shame because it would have been funny if all of a sudden Zao like,
Oh,
And he's looking back at me going like, dude.
bye,
whoa.
bye, blah. Okay. So we're gonna hit an undead fool because
Oh, you're
Zaotek had an idea they were undead.
yeah.
We're gonna do the touch of time.
Yeah. That's great. You always roll low on this when you do it, so go for it.
Only
I
damage.
believe in you.
No, only when he's going up against the big robot.
And big robots.
Agreed.
Big robots when we should be getting something else.
And the up?
11, 17.
You are one off a good.
Oh. I hate you all. Hate you all.
Wait. Willpower help you?
My hero is going to help me.
Oh, wait. Do you
Well, if
want
you only need one though, a willpower
Mike?
will help. you.
Mike.
What?
Mike. Pick up the hero. Well, unless you're going for the outstanding.
I mean, I'd rather have the outstanding because we know how we roll damage.
Okay. If you want to do that, that's fine. Because otherwise, I had a way to help.
Yep. No, I got it.
Go for it.
Because we got 6 points there between your supporter and my willpower.
Last roll is a 15. There we go.
I believe that is one over the number you needed for outstanding.
Mhm. See, we got this. All right. Let me go
go
to
on.
the right button here and 2 bonus dice.
I have absolutely zero faith in you right now,
Oh.
Mike.
What is this toughness without armor?
11.
There we go.
So yeah, he just flesh slusts off the bones, falls apart.
Oh yeah, because it's good. With the rendered to clean pile of bones, and that was live stream.
No, the bones are already deteriorating.
Well, yeah, you know.
Oh yeah,
But
that was absolute life
It's
state.
it's clean.
This skeleton is clean.
Yes.
That was
Hero, who is up, is going to unarmed strike, and a telekinetic strike.
Is he going to all out attack?
He's
He's got an opponent fails.
yeah, he's gonna all out attack. There's no reason not to. He's good.
He is good.
Hold on just a second. That's
Boom.
and the up. Oh, I should have put a -2 in there. Hold
That's
on.
okay. You can do it now.
Yeah. Well, I forgot to do it. I can do it now.
Yeah.
-2. Submit. Last roll was a 16. So +10. That's a 23 on the unarmed strike.
23 on the unarmed strike is 2 off the outstanding. So
Ooh,
you're at a good. Now, Jim.
clearly the presence of Bobek coming around the corner distracted
He
the
just looks
yokai.
to the side just for a second. So you have an outstanding on the yokai. So go ahead.
We did 20, which I don't think is going to get there.
It does not.
But +10 on the telekinetic strike.
You are set up for the next time.
Yep.
Here.
What's this? Kinesis 10 goes to a 20, which is outstanding. So he is damage +4 for 3 rounds.
And you're tracking all your stuff.
Yeah, that is correct. I'm putting those down here.
All right. The yokai is now going to attack you. And he's going to put a possibility on this.
Yes, he is.
30. I'm assuming that's probably an outstanding.
Oh, yes, that is an outstanding.
For 25 damage. By the way, he probably would have gone his hero card next.
Oh, true.
Opponent fails. We're getting rid of it.
Hold on. 25. Doing a wound. Yeah, we'll do a bull opponent fails that.
Okay.
It was he did enough damage to do a wound.
Yeah.
So.
All right. That was all of me. Robert, the next card, you want to just drop it to the table?
Oh, sorry, I completely forgot. I thought
Okay.
no, I didn't hand it to you.
You did not.
Yes, let
You drop the
me.
one and then hand me the third.
Yeah, and I will hand you the third.
All right. So the villains will go first, and then after that, the hero will flurry. We're going to ignore that situation again, it looks like.
Not that it really matters.
No, I rolled the 1, so I didn't even go look at it. All right. You guys go first. Jim.
No,
we're heroes.
No.
Oh, you're right. The villain. Sorry. I've gotten used to that.
And Toshiro should not be vulnerable because he went. Oh, no. He allowed to attack this turn. Never mind. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I wasn't.
Okay.
So I will attack Toshiro.
He's got this.
I'll go ahead. I'll drop another because these rolls are.
Okay.
And you don't have the card. 31.
That is outstanding.
All right. 25 damage is a wound and some shock.
As a wound and some shock. We've got 5. You know what? Toshiro likes to be shiny, I think. So he's gonna take that. He's gonna take the reality roll. He'll soak.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
He will. Look at that.
I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a possibility.
Well, you have them.
Oh yeah. Kano possibility, regular possibility, hero card.
How many Kanawas does he have?
3.
Let's drop a Kanawa.
All right. So that will go to the yokai as he sucks it up.
Oh no! Now we know another thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave it there so I remember to use it as a Kano possibility.
I remembered that was happening.
I figured you did. That's why you were. Hey, Jim, since we started the round, why don't you go ahead and take another point of shock there?
Sure. Do I get even more stymied?
No, it stymies you each round.
Oh, okay.
Your turn.
Fair enough.
All right, I'm done. That's gonna go away. That's gonna go away. So yeah, you're keeping the stymied the entire probably.
That's fine.
fight.
I have it on my character sheet. I'm just not going to touch it.
Yep. I assume you're gonna charge the yokai,
Yes.
or do you want to wait for people to do things first?
I mean, you know,
We are
It's
gonna
not
put
bad.
some shit on him. so.
yeah, they can do a thing.
I'm gonna change the number just so this I have room. Because
Yeah,
you guys
you're
are
good.
putting conditions down, I'm gonna need room for conditions.
You're good.
Oh,
No,
and intimidate and taunt. Would anyone like to intimidate or taunt the undead?
I'm
No,
gonna go with no.
Okay. I'm just checking you. I want to make sure you guys have options, you know. I'm nice.
I know.
You are so kind like that.
I do my best.
Yeah, if somebody else wants to put conditions on or try, then so be it.
What's his taunts at 11? I'm not afraid of taunting. I'm going to bless strength,
Okay.
and I will taunt the yokai. Say, what you got around your deck? Looks like it's dragging you down. Don't have to do that. Ooh, I rolled that. I rolled that. I need at least an 11, I think. You know what? That's worthy of an action. I will taunt him with an 11.
Okay.
Make him vulnerable. Strength at a +0. That's a 16 goes to a 19. So it's going to be a good for everybody, including Hobeck.
Wow.
So +1 for a minute.
No shock.
No shock, yes.
Right. Who's next?
I'm going to relieve pain because I see Hobeck looking green.
Sure. I assume you're gonna like let him get over here and then do it.
Yes.
But you can go ahead, do the roll now, because I'm not worried about
Okay.
this.
Okay. Let's see. There are no modifiers. Okay. That is going to be a good.
So 3 shock. Everyone in the area can heal 3 shock.
Ooh, that's nice.
Disagree. I assume you're done, Robert?
I am done.
All right, we have Ed, Hobeck, and Toshiro.
Have we
Ed, you gonna
figured
do
out
anything?
that they can or can't be tricked?
They can probably trick.
We have not figured out if
We
it
have
can be
not tricked. They can be taunted.
Okay. I'm good at trick. I'm gonna trick and is anybody not in? Oh, we've got just the yokai left and Tashiro's in combat with him.
He's in melee with it, yeah.
Shit. I want to shoot him, but I'm not gonna shoot him. All right, we'll trick the yokai.
Go for it.
That's 8 off of. It's 2 off of
It's 2 off the outstanding.
I'll just take it. I'll just take the good and make him. He's already vulnerable.
Is he? I don't see
He's
that.
got a vulnerable
Yes.
by him.
Yeah, I guess he does.
Okay, then we'll
Yeah.
make him very vulnerable and stymied.
Zootech just taunted him.
Correct.
All right, very vulnerable and stymied.
Now I would like to charge him.
Go for it, Hobeck.
And I will go ahead and all out him because
You want a +8.
really it's only +6 because I have this stymie problem. So that's really all I'm trying to overcome.
I know. It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why I took that poison. All right, but I am going to put the 8 because the stymie is already built in. That's a good.
That is a good on the number.
Yeah. Technically that should be 23.
23 is still good. You're
No,
targeting.
as damage.
Oh, really? Why is that? Oh, because it is +1.
Yeah.
That is a wound. So he takes a wound.
Tachiro's gonna all out.
Go for it.
That is also a good.
That is also a good.
I don't want to do that because I know he does that now. One bonus die.
Ah, if only.
I
were
have no, yeah, I have no way to help. Anyone have a coup de grace?
Yeah, no.
I'll
I
take
mean-
that as a no. Okay.
He will on his next turn, assuming one pooled.
Yep. That's good.
Yeah, so that'll be ready for the future
Yep.
when you whiff. I mean, when you hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
It was better than a 50-50 for a wound. So you know.
was. All right, I believe that just leaves you, Mark.
I went.
You went.
Oh, you did. Okay, well then that's everybody. All right, you all pool cards, and now you flurry.
I'm gonna
Hang on a
rinse some-
second, Hobeck.
Okay.
Hang on just a second.
I assume by the flurry I take another point of shock though.
No, I don't read it that way.
Okay.
I feel that that's oh, you're flurrying. Okay, let me punish you. And that is not the intent of the flurry.
Well, it also
Never-
just, I guess it would depend on whether or not you just counted it as another round before I got to make the check.
Well,
too.
what it says is in the book is the heroes are moving so quickly or the other guys are hesitating that they're really just going twice. To me, it's going to be, I flip a card, the poison triggers.
Okay.
I feel that that's the easiest, fairest way to make sure it's always the same for every side. And a flurry doesn't hurt you ever.
I thought I had something to help you out with that poison, and I do not. So do your thing.
I rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Which, I don't just get to roll damage. That'd be too nice. Wah, wah.
I didn't even say I believe in you.
Did you just disconnect, Jim?
No, I'm just swinging my axe.
Oh, and there's no magic or anything built into it.
No, I haven't gotten a 60 on it yet.
No star perks at all.
Ooh, that's a question. I don't know if the outsider is starred. Let me check that.
Believe it is, because it should be. It's based off of world laws.
Well, it's not based off world laws because it's not light or dark. It's just outside the light and dark.
Yeah, but how are you? Don't you have to be using it?
If I
How are you-
hit, I would get extra damage because of my berserk.
Okay. There you go.
And that is Berserk is not starred. Got no armor, nothing special.
Nope.
And your strength, the enhancement is within the spiritual axioms, I guess.
He's just ho hum Hobeck.
All right. All
I
right,
will be vulnerable though.
Sure. Why don't I put that next to your very vulnerable so it doesn't? Well, that's a bummer.
And I believe if I'm running Toshiro correctly,
Yes.
he is going to he'll all out attack, and he will biodensity since this is the last round of that
Okay.
because it'll go down at the end of the round.
Well, so +8.
I'm gonna put in a -2 for the multi action, and then I'll add 8. or I'll just roll poorly.
Yep, yep.
Way to go,
S-
Dan.
Seems to be our round to do that.
So you're just gonna take the 2 shock instead of the biodensity, or spend one of these 4 possibilities you got left?
I'm gonna spend the hero card.
Okay. Oh yeah, Dan was. You heard him in the background. Spend
Yeah.
possibility or the hero card. You care which, Dan?
Do something.
You have enough possibilities, he said, so just spend one of those.
You think spending the possibility is a better way to go over the hero card, Mike?
It's his call.
All right. Since I'm going to assume you're going to use that one instead of the Kanawa, since the biodensity is involved,
That would be correct.
go for it.
It's a better roll. So we
It
have
is a
a
better roll.
19 on the yeah.
And the Yokai
Plus 8. It's a 21 on the attack. Sorry.
21 is good.
And biodensity at least gets a standard.
Ooh.
But we get a good hit here. I can roll a 2.
So you're using the grass?
Yeah, we'll spend it. Last effect was a 5
21.
or 21.
That
Oh,
will
there
be.
we go. There we go.
Yep. So he takes another wound. All right. And then you all pull cards. I'm going to assume he's going to go with the willpower, because you can't play Nemesis on this thing since it doesn't have the reality skill, and the step B is useless at the moment.
That sounds good.
Oh, but that's just, there's still 3 more of you to go. I'm pooling early. Sorry. I'm tired. All right. Shimamura, Zaotek, and Ed are left.
Zaotek is going to bless spirit
Mhm.
and be taunty.
Sure.
-4 on the taunt isn't going to do anything. The blessy is at least going to be a 1, but I'll take shock.
Excellent.
Everyone but Hobek get an extra spirit.
Of course. Is that perk helping you, Jim?
I mean, it was not a good perk for this book. It would help later, but
Depending on where you go.
yeah, it's
But you are like, I'm going to get it out of the way now.
Yep. Well, it was the theme of the character.
Okay. All right. Shimamura and Ed Zero Cool are left.
Probably be amazing if I was playing a cyber papacy book.
Yeah. It's been a little while. So let's see.
I'm going to go in and try to do another foreshadowing for the future.
Go for it. You can take the
We're
2.
about to get a few possibilities, so I'm going to go on and give you that.
Okay.
And
I'm going to assume you'll have some level of success, so I'm going to pass that back to you.
okay, thank you.
Could make a difference.
Okay.
And, yeah,
that is a good, so I can rearrange.
Yep. So draw
I'll
2.
draw 2.
At the order, send me a thing. While you're doing that, Mark, what have you got?
I don't know. I guess I can trick him again to keep that very vulnerable going, because he's getting ready to go again.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
All right. So very bold.
And disfavored?
Is that outstanding?
Isn't his trick a 5?
It is. So yep. All right. So he will also be disfavored.
Okay.
So that's terrible. All right. You all pulled cards. I already did so for Dan. And I am ready for a card, Robert. If you want, you can just drop it to the desktop.
Okay, sorry, I was speaking
Still
over them, but, yeah, hold on one second. Yes, this is the one I was going to do. Okay. Mainly because I want to get rid of this one.
Okay.
So,
Why can't I get the situation to come up? Oh, attack is approved. So, but first, why don't you guys who need to surge? Oh, that was my one I rolled for checking the situation. Damn. Saw one on my screen. I got very excited. Mike.
So Zatek, he disconnects.
Yes, he does. Yay. I mean, oh. Actually, would it be terrible for you to? Yeah, I mean, it would change Zootech an awful lot if you transformed.
It would. I've got a plan for that in case that happened.
Do you? Okay. Did you already
Yes.
build it in the vault?
I don't remember, but I've got it somewhere.
Somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, you guys get to go first, and then yeah, you all get to go first. Try to get these cards to line up a certain way, and it's not successful.
I'll take a point of shock,
Oh yes, thank you, Jim. Your point of shock, yes.
and then I will all out attack since it's already very vulnerable.
Yeah. Good thing you already used up your 20, huh?
Yeah,
18
sure.
is a standard hit.
Rod, can I first aid him to get the poison off in combat, or is that a medicine roll out of combat?
Usually it's going to be medicine out of combat.
Which I don't have.
All right.
May have to take that.
Oh,
And
boost
it's,
that.
and it's trained.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I
Yeah.
may have to take
Yeah.
that.
So we're going to keep the 18. Have you? Oh, you already dropped that there, and I didn't see it.
No, I literally was dropping it as you were talking about it. So
Came up behind the character sheet.
18.
That's an outstanding. Give me your 2 bonus dice of damage. So that is a wound. So he takes
I
a wound.
clearly need to get signature weapon.
Yeah, you really do. The amount of dice, yeah, you do.
The number of ones that I've rolled on bonus dice at this point.
Well, you are Jim. I mean,
Toshiro will all out.
Don't forget to draw a card there, Jim.
Ooh,
boom.
I think that's outstanding.
Yep. Go ahead. Give me your snake eyes, Mike.
I would love to not give that to you. Ooh, I did not. That's 2 wounds, it looks like.
That's gonna drop it. Sadly, you guys did all the wounds. Bam, 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 bam. Actually, hold on. 2 wounds?
It is. He's 18 armor, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You guys did the wounds one, bam, 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 one after the other, so he didn't get to use his healing ability.
Oh, what a shame.
Flurry. Yeah.
Good job, Toshiro.
All right. Well, for the seriously, why don't you each grab 2 Kanawa possibilities?
okay.
You want to grab him for
I am. Yeah.
Dan?
Yep. Already on it.
Or
For
might go to
sure.
someone
They are
else. 'Cause
Pacifica possibilities. I just keep calling them Kanawa possibilities. Robert, do you want to send me those 2 cards in order?
Yep. Give me a moment.
All right. That was a net victory and possibilities for me in that fight.
How
Okay.
many, Jim?
2.
2? Okay.
are we
That's
still
the
under
first
stress,
one.
or would you like my reality roll?
Go ahead. Give me a reality roll.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
You're in a mixed zone at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll reconnect you.
Yeah, that's correct. Woohoo!
All right. So, how many more rounds before I can try to slough off this poison.
You've taken 3 so far, I think.
Yes.
All right. So take 3 more.
Nice knowing you, Hellbeck.
Taken.
And then go ahead, give me a strength test.
And Mike, that strength that you gave, was that rounds or was that a minute?
That would have been a minute.
Okay, so point is I still have that. But I am assuming I'm still stymied for this.
Yes.
This is still stymieing every round.
Yep.
That's fine.
It got in your mouth.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it did.
All right. So
Does anyone have a second chance?
Oh,
No.
do I?
I rolled a 1 to try to slough off the poison, so yes, we're looking for it. Don't think anyone does though.
And you said the Pan Pacific aren't can't be used.
I didn't. I'm not picking up.
I missed that too.
All right, I was talking about the Pan Pacifica possibilities. They can't be used for a second chance.
Not on a strength check.
Right.
I don't have a screen, so I can pull it up and look at it. And I don't
Yeah.
have what second chance you can have.
No, there's no second chance in there. The only possibility would have been if I could have played a leadership to try to refill my hand, or if somebody played the rally, but
Well,
don't-
would you like the leadership?
I have a leadership. It's just
Oh,
the
You wanna
point is
take that for in combat.
right. I don't know if we would have I honestly, even if I was standing there going, okay, I'm going to take this poison, I'm going to take this poison, and we'd have been counting it in rounds and pulling it, I don't think I would have sat there and played it. I wouldn't have
Gotcha.
gone fishing for cards when it's just like going to. I would have assumed that I could have at least boosted if I needed to.
Yeah.
The 1 came.
Gotcha.
The 1 came.
All right.
So I'm going to take another.
At the moment.
I'm sorry.
How much shock are you at the moment?
I am at 5 of
Okay.
10.
So
I have just a flesh wound if you want to take it and make a strength check to recover a wound, if that'll help you.
It's not. But I have a second wind card rod, so
You're gonna play that
I
now?
could play that, and
That
that'll
re-
take off all my current shock.
Yep. And then I assume you're gonna go up to 6 again. However, each time you go to 3 is probably when Shimamura is gonna go ahead and try to relieve pain.
probably.
So go for it, Robert.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I was wondering if I could do that. So
Yeah.
so that's a
Yeah,
good
really
success.
what I'm trying to see is what bad, terrible things happen. All right, so give me another strength roll, Jim.
All right.
Your maximum you're looking at is 4 shock after the minute. So he could even do Robert could do another relieve pain.
Yes, but
Yeah.
the bless goes away.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the strength, yeah, the strength is gone.
All right.
All right.
That
You want to give me another relieve pain since he's currently at 6 shock?
Okay.
well, that I can card because
Yeah.
I only
Okay.
need a 10, right? Does
but
somebody
hold on the card because I can see if this works.
Cards consumable,
And-
spells not.
Yeah, I can get you 2 more.
right.
Uh,
Point is I'm only wanting the card to throw off the poison so we don't have to keep here sitting here rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if it knocks you unconscious, you don't know what happens.
Sure, but I'm not close to that yet, was the point. So if I throw off this strength, I'm really only at 2 because I played the shock.
That's
I cleared the 5, took
Yep.
up to 3, he relieved pain, got rid of those 3, and I went up to 2, and then I'm making this roll. So if somebody has an action or a adrenaline, I should make the 10 to throw off the poison.
I
So
can
drama.
also, since I'm helping you, give you a supporter.
Also works.
I would do the support.
So I give him the supporter.
All right. So you cleaned off the poison. You're not falling unconscious and started taking wounds.
Check.
There's always a reason to check for, hey, how bad is this poison? So,
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
all right. you guys are now all free to clear your shock. Did any of you take wounds in that encounter, that fight?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
No, the previous one.
Yeah.
Hobeck, do you want to trade me a card for just a flesh wound? So you can get rid of one of those wounds?
You want to get back to your ideal, Jim?
Yeah, you can just throw it on the table and I'll play it. And I will, in fact, go back to only one wound.
I'm right with you, Jim.
Zolotech also has one wound, huh?
Yeah, from the police
Yeah.
encounter.
He really hurt from looking at your token.
I saw that.
It's just been a little
Yes.
while.
Yes.
Like earlier, you heard me say, it's been a little while. That was when I flipped it. I think technically you have the ability to flip it back, though.
Nice. Meanwhile, while Hobeck was taking care of his situation, I've been live streaming, going, look, that's what that is. That's a yoga. These containers must be full of them. Someone must come down and help.
So, listening, you think this was kind of one of the only ones that was? There might be another one, but you know what? Hey, push that into the water and let it sink. You're probably fine.
Yeah.
But the talisman is still here, so this area of the docks is going to stay kind of a mixed zone.
Can we take the talisman?
I mean, if you were to cut it out of the yokai,
Yeah, why not?
all attached with wires, you'd have to snip the wires and stuff. That would be gross. You don't want to do that.
Totally want to do that.
I'm not from Pan Pacifica, but I mean,
But
I'm not either. But it puts another little foothold in here.
So
yeah, I think we
take the talisman.
yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's the roll to get it out?
It's not a roll. It's that easy.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Just say you're doing it, and it's yours.
Pan Pacifica is closer to Cyber Papacy than
That's true.
Core
So
Earth is.
Yeah.
mean that because remember, you guys are heading back into Core Earth. Except you're gonna Zero Cool is gonna take some Pan Pacifica with him. Right?
I mean, he's already in a meat puppet. Might as well strap something to it.
No, but if we're going back into more, basically, we're going to be carrying that wherever we go, which includes other places of Core Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
However, when have any of you guys in this entire campaign gotten your hands on a talisman before?
I mean,
Never.
you're not wrong.
Right. Which means, Mark, if you didn't take it, Mike was going to take it just because
Pretty
no one
much.
else had ever had one. So he was going to take it if you did it.
What's the axiom on that? Is it a tech?
Yeah. It is Pan Pacifica axioms.
No. Okay, so it doesn't have an individual.
Nope. And it's large enough that it's going to keep all of you in the mix zone as long as one of you is carrying it.
Meh.
Why is that a problem, Jim?
I feel betrayed.
Why so?
I'm in Pan Pacifica.
Yeah.
I knew where he was going with that.
All right. That is going to get us to the end of that scene.
Ooh,
cards.
Cards. We have completed a scene.
I was a little low.
Oh, I'm back to 5.
I am still at 5.
And I think.
Do you want to get rid of the step B at all there, Dan?
No.
Exactly what I have.
We said we need the step B for the pulling up of the Stella. Thank you. Mr. GM trying to make things harder.
No.
Actually, if you want, let me have the step B.
All right.
And I'll give you this flurry.
Oh, you want to recycle the flurry?
I have a martyr card that I absolutely do not want to use because AI is a cert.
Yeah. But hold that till we're done with the recycling.
Well,
Because
unless
you
he's
could always,
Oh,
unless
you
he
can
wants
always
to
use it for a
rid of it.
recycle.
possibility.
That's what
Possibility
he's
in a
gonna
card.
do, but we'll
Yeah.
do it when we're all done with the recycling.
So I have a hero. I have a
You have right now. You have Nemesis, Hero, Willpower, Supporter, and Flurry. I didn't think you'd get rid of any of those, and I've not been pulling the Nemesis because my thought was if you find a Tony Taga who you're after, I assume want to play the Nemesis.
oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like I know you guys after
If he doesn't, the rest of us do.
right, doing it for 5 years. It's almost
Mhm.
like I'm like, I think I know what he's gonna do with this card. Seriously, we started this in what, 2010, 2019, the stream? Yeah, 2010. This is the 5th year.
Wait, you mean
I know.
Math hard.
2019,
2010.
2019? Yeah.
You're done with
2018,
Oh, did I say
2019.
2010 instead of 2020?
Yeah.
I told you guys I'm tired. Well, you know,
Hang in there. You got a half hour.
we'll see.
All right. I'll keep the glory this time.
Oh,
In case.
this talisman's even better. It's going to put you in a dominant zone.
Oh, is it dominant?
Yeah, I shouldn't
Ooh.
be doing anything with the core earth there at all. It's fine. All it did was give Jim an extra card.
Well, full power wasn't realized until we actually cut it out because the
Yeah.
the yokai was stifling it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Point to Mike for BS.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Okay.
know where you are, Mike.
And then we're hopping a boat. That's what we're doing.
All right. So we're looking for a boat. All right. Why don't you guys? I'm going to need water vehicles mine here to hotwire a boat, and the levels of success will matter.
Hang on. I'm getting my martyr possibility.
Yeah, go do that now.
And you want water vehicles mined?
Yes.
I will be on lookout for anyone who wants to try to sneak up on us.
And your time is definitely limited to do this if you don't get it on first roll mark. I mean, it's only going to be the one test because your position has been live streamed.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Of course not. Oh, that's terrible.
Guess I'm gonna spend this possibility. I just wait.
No, you don't have to. You will get a boat even on a failure.
Right, but you might want to be able to get it faster because
Yeah,
we want
I'm-
to get
I'm-
out of here faster.
It's not even going to be about time. It's just a bigger number means a bigger boat.
You just said it was about time.
Well, that's a factor too. But a bigger number is a bigger boat.
Bigger.
We like
big
bigger numbers.
size matters.
Size is going to matter because remember when we uproot the Stella, it's on the water. We're probably going to have to drag it out of the water.
Ooh, look at
Boom.
you, Pikachu.
All right. So looking around, apparently you went for the Oded Dragon.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, which has a top speed of 160. And the
Zoom
boat,
zoom, Potty Stanta.
it has an MR of 0. That's how smooth
Wow.
it is on water.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I can drive it too. I have a point in water vehicles. I took that after we drove the boat the other day. I'm learning.
So assuming now you're heading out into the somewhat rough waters.
Oh yeah. I got this.
And the live stream currently with, see, we're good guys.
Yeah, I mean, you're eventually going to kind of get out of.
Wait, we stole a boat. I don't know. That's
Oh, no,
good
no,
guy
no.
stuff.
We didn't. No, we didn't. We requisitioned.
We
That's what good
requisitioned
guys
a
do.
boat.
Good guys requisition boats. Bite the like.
So what you're doing is playing on screen. This is Delphi Council requisition. This is how you requisition things.
This is how you requisition a boat.
Exactly.
And he cuts the line with an axe.
That's what I heard. That's what I hear. And then
You-
and then I'll DM my friend May. Say, did you see the live? Did you see the nasty things that were crawling out of the container?
So
You need to call her out on
might be
live stream.
far
Say,
enough
hey, May,
away.
look.
As you're all heading out, the open sky and the rolling waves of the South China Sea stretch out in all directions. After a little while behind you, you notice a few dots on the horizon. Over time, they start to get closer. And you will notice Oda dragons are narrowing the distance.
No, we have one of those too. They're not narrowing the distance.
Well, they are because it's a chase.
They are because it's box text.
Yep.
Box text.
However, this is why I said when you said 30 minutes and I said maybe, there's enough complicated stuff that's going to happen during this. We will not finish it in 25 minutes.
Okay. So wait until next time.
I think that's what we're going to have to do.
Okay.
All right. Well, is my handy dandy tech girl there present?
Yay!
All right. Well, I don't know how well you guys can hear me.
We can hear you.
We
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Well, thank you for joining us this evening. If you want to see what happens next, you can try to join us next Wednesday. Continue our little escapades of trying, I guess, clear our names now.
Hey, did you guys lose Dan? I think I've lost Dan. I know he's about to say he who has the gold makes the rules, but I think we've lost him.
No,
Oh yeah,
he was
totally,
talking.
totally lost him. No, totally lost him.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, Dan, you're breaking up, Dan. Dan, you're breaking up.
That is so mean.
Oh, dude.
He's got to be like dicks.
Yeah, I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it.
I haven't done it in ages.
So long.
And it was just the perfect moment because since you're breaking up a little, I'm like, I could totally talk over him, and there's not a thing he can do.
Hey, Roger,
Thank you.
kind of like shout us out of this, and then I was like, well, no, because he'll do the golden rule wrong. But hey, you know whatever. Thanks for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So keep my golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself.
Yeah, gold has the rules.
Have a good week.
All
All right, you now.